What's good with y'all, man? What's good with everybody? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all indeed, man? If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you are not new, still welcome, welcome. What's up with everybody? What's good indeed, man? What's up to everybody that's pulling up? What is good? What is good? What's up with everybody though, man? I'm gonna kind of like for this page, man. I'm gonna kind of pick up where I left off last night. I had actually had another picture pulled up that I was going to do, but because it was like 4ish in the morning, I kind of decided I was like, all right, I'll go kind of call it. But what's up with everybody though, man? Because it was about 4ish in the morning, I ultimately decided I was gonna go ahead and call it a night or a morning. But yeah, man. What's up with everybody though? I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get in. I'm already gonna kind of go ahead and get started because I do have like a rough idea for who I want to put on here. Yo, what's up, Simone? I had like a rough idea. This was one that I had pulled up. I had the reference picture pulled up, but I ultimately decided against it just because it had gotten so much later. Just because it became a whole lot later. Yo, I appreciate the 20 roses too, Just Nate. Just caught a video from the start. Looks nice. Thank you. And how did I figure out that I even could? Just glad to see you with it. Oh, for sure, for sure. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. It is just the beginning. And I picked up on this more through my own experiments, and I wanted to draw. That's how I built my understanding. You learn the more that you do, and I think that's the secret. Like I feel like you learn the more you experiment, the more you draw, the more you experiment with the shapes. That's how I would say. It's been like the secret, you know. That's been the secret passage. But I just wanted to draw something to get my guy. Yo, I do appreciate it too, man. But kind of what I was getting at before. Normally I kind of like ponder on what I want to do for the night, and you tough. Yo, I do appreciate it too, man. I kind of like ponder on it for which characters I want to do. But I'm kind of picking up on where I left off last night. I love watching your artwork unfold. It's so cool to see you do this. Thank you. I had a rough idea from the previous night. I mean, I was on, so I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and leave the tabs open. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the tabs open. And I'm gonna kind of keep it to where it's following the same theme to kind of pick up for the people that don't know what the heck was going on last night. I did the whole page and it was more dedicated to Venusaur. It was more dedicated to Venusaur, the evolution. And that's the whole direction. That's how I was kind of kicking it off. And building off of roughly. Yo, I do appreciate the heart, me too, Just Nate. Indubitably, man. Is it Cubone toothless? No, it does look like toothless, but no, this one isn't toothless. Even though toothless has been one that's came up, one of the more frequently requested ones. I've done dragon themes and stuff before. But yo, thank you for the yo, thank you for the heart, me too, Master Debater. And I appreciate the rose, Kaz, and quietly. You say, yo, you too. But yeah, man, that's been the whole vibe. I've been drawing some Pokemon and stuff. So y'all gotta tell me who you see. You gotta tell me who do you see indeed. I do appreciate the 15 Go Populous too, Master Debater. And I appreciate the 19 roses, Nate. Indubitably, man. Indubitably. Young Charizard. I tend not to do Charizard. I won't even lie to you. Charizard's cool, but he's a little bit more typical. So I'll kind of stray away from Charizard a little bit, just because he's more of like one of the favorites. Like he's one of the ones you might see a lot more than the rest. So when I'm doing these kinds of pages, I'll tend to kind of keep away from Charizard, just because Charizard is more. You said could be toothless. Oh yeah, with the way that his face shape is, yeah, I can see why you would say that. This isn't Mew, and too high. The collarbone is clean. Nah, this one isn't. This one isn't Mew, like regular Mew. That's not really the vibe I was going for on this one. Not quite. Not quite. Have you always been ambidextrous? I'm more of a righty overall, but I've always been able to write with the two, and I kind of like built on. I kind of like built on what I've already been doing. You said young me too. I could see why y'all start saying Mew and Toothless. What happens if I put the old school 3D glasses on? It'll probably look more 3D ish. You see, I almost got right on at first. Well, like I mean, if you can, if you can like look at just the first part of his face, I could see why you would originally think something like that. I can see why. It's a couple of other designs where I can see how you can get them mixed up, but that doesn't really. Do you ever do unpopular likening to make them more popular? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that question. You said bro is balling up a fist. Yo, thank you for the 10 goats too, Sarah. I think that's a L. Sarai, I'm sorry. Have I done Bleach? No. I've done like other animes and stuff. I've done other animes. But yeah, man, the most that I've probably done is probably like Dragon Ball with a little bit of Naruto. A little bit of this. And Cubone. Honestly, man, no, I haven't really done Cubone. Cubone is one of the more common ones you might see on a regular basis, but I ain't really done too much Cubone. Cubone and Marowak. I need to do a page for those because like I said, I've done like a lot of the other little Pokemon, but that's one of the more requested ones that I've seen. I do appreciate the hand hearts too, JD. Thank you for I appreciate the heart me too. And do you ever draw on popular Pokemon to make them more popular? Well, I mean, I don't only not draw on popular ones. I draw popular ones too. I'm just saying that usually with these, I try not to spam just Charizard because Charizard is one of the ones that you would see a lot more than the rest. Does that make any sense? Like if I'm doing pages that are more themed, I don't want to only do the exact same collection of like the exact same ones over and over again. I do draw unpopular ones sometimes. It depends a lot on the night. But I do appreciate the live ranking crown too, Nate. And let's see, Lucario. I've done Lucario before. What's the best one? To be honest with you, bro, I couldn't even tell you. I've done like a nice amount before. I've done a lot. I've done a lot more than you can believe, man. And if I had to choose, I'd probably say one of my more abstract pieces that I've definitely done. But I think that probably one of my more abstract ones. I like these two, don't get me wrong, where I'm drawing like characters and stuff. It usually depends. And Dragonite, yeah, honestly, Dragonite is one of my favorites too. I've done a couple for Dragonite, Gyarados. But usually whenever I draw them to where you get like the full evolution line with them. That way, like I tend to, that's like my go-to. Whenever I do pages like these, I do like the full evolution. But because Mewtwo is kind of by itself, I mean, sure, I could draw them with some of the more other looks like the other psychics. But yeah, man. I had pulled this reference picture up last night, and that's what I was going off of. And yeah, man, that's been the whole vibe though. That's definitely been the vibe for at least how I want to kickstart the night off. There's a couple of y'all that are immediately able to guess who it is. And but yeah, man. Yep, indubitably indeed. You said Mewtwo final answer. I do appreciate the heart, Mr. Sarai, and I thank you for the 5 ghosts too, Nate. Thank you for the big 20 ghosts too, Sarai. Indubitably. Indubitably indeed. Yo, when somebody asked me about other animes too, I've done a lot of Naruto. More Naruto than you could probably believe. More Naruto than you could probably believe. And I do appreciate the big 30 goats too, just Nate. And it's sick. I love Dragon Ball is another one I'll do on occasion too. It don't just be Pokemon that I be drawing. I kind of gotta like catch a vibe for some of these. I've been doing like a lot more Naruto and Dragon Ball though, and even I've done a little bit of Death Note too. I haven't done as much Death Note. But I've definitely done a nice amount. I've done a little bit here and there. Not nearly. I haven't really done as much recently. And for the Storm, I mean, the Storm was alright. Hitmonchan. No, I haven't done Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. I've done Machamp, though. And it was another one. It's a couple of little Pokemon that I've done more than the rest, at least. Lord of the Rings. Nah, I haven't even done that one. But I've done like dragons and stuff. I've done dragons and all kinds of stuff that's in that. Not that Lord of the Rings is the exact same as Skyrim, but if you're looking for a vibe that's like that, I've definitely done time lapses where it got that like similar aesthetic, you know. It got like a very similar looking aesthetic. but I haven't really done Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. I've done a lot of the Gen 1 Pokemon, to be honest. But I haven't really done like everything. I haven't really done a little bit of every. I haven't really done everything. But honestly, y'all always kind of surprise me because y'all ask me a lot. Y'all ask me more for Cubone and Marowak more than what I ever imagined. I didn't realize that Cubone had that much motion. And it's definitely my favorite. I tried to commission you before. Did I not end up getting back with you? I gotta like check. But it's a couple. It's like a couple of like Pokemon that's all scattered throughout, man. So I kind of like Pokemon. I gotta scroll through, just double check. What are we drawing right now? I want you to guess. It's a couple of. This one is a lot more Pokemon based. That's gonna be the only hint that I give. That's gonna be the only hint that I immediately will give. Kabutops, man, I had this one page where I drew like a lot of the bugs. I drew them with a Genesect. Yeah, though. To answer your question, yes. Most definitely. Most definitely indeed. I don't really know Pokemon, but Mewtwo. Yeah, that's a good guess. That's Venusaur, like a mix of Lucario and Mewtwo. Yeah, no, this one isn't Lucario. I'll go ahead and just tell you that now. I've done Lucario before, and even Riolu and stuff, but definitely not. That's not who I'm going for here. I'll just tell you like it is. I've done like a lot of mixed vibes. And you said the fossil and insect, most definitely indeed. But like I've done. It's so crazy because like I said before, I drew this one page and it was like a lot of the bugs. And it had like Scythor and Scizor on it, and it had Kabutops, and then it also had Genesect on there too. I don't only be doing Gen 1 stuff. I've been doing a lot more Gen 1 stuff on these pages though, but it's not just Gen 1 that I'm limited to. I kind of go. I've done like stuff as far as Pokemon X and Y. It depends a lot on the night though. I tend to stray more towards Gen 1. But it isn't the only like the only gen that I'll do. Is that Mewtwo, Unc? Bro, you gotta tell me who you see. You gotta tell me who do you see. I wouldn't mind also putting Mew on the page somewhere though, to be honest. Maybe. Is it Pokemon? For this first one, yeah. For this first one. Have you hit them ghost poison types? You asking for Gengar? Is that your vision, bro? You asking for a Gengar? I don't even know if Gengar still ghost poison anymore. It's old Gen Mewtwo. I'm sure asking bros asking for Gengar. Speaking in riddles. Try to see what you try to get into, man. I gotta see about drawing in Gengar. I gotta see. Because I don't know if I think that I want to do Mew before. I think that I definitely want to have Mew Haunted. That's a Flabberduck Haunter. It's something like that. But yo, thank you for the 35 ghosts too, Sarai. Gas Gengar Coffin. I wouldn't mind doing some of the. I gotta see. I got another one I want to do real fast before I start like branching outwards. I'm just playing. I don't even know. It's all good, Brody. I gotta see. It's a couple. It's some Pokemon definitely. As I was saying before, I had this one pulled up. I had this one pulled up from last night. I just now let me get a good reference picture. Let me get a good. I'm about to zoom way in. Hey, it's dope. Hey, man, I do appreciate it too. Thank you. Maybe this will make more sense up here. Instead of me trying to squeeze it down this way, I do appreciate the rose too, Sarai. No. Not for the actual. This might be before I get to some of the other designs. Y'all won't even be able to guess what this next one is gonna be. I'll tell you that for sure. Y'all won't even imagine. As if I didn't already actually. Sorry if I didn't accidentally say it already. I got to see what's really locked in, at least for this one. Some of y'all's guesses weren't bad though. You said Young Mew. You think this one is gonna be Mew? It's not a bad guess at all. It's not a bad guess at all. Anybody else? Any other contenders? Any other? I think I'm gonna make before I do that. I think I'm gonna make Mewtwo's tail a little bit longer. Just a little bit. I think I'm gonna make this one more pronounced. Just to match the aesthetic a little bit more. You say on Charmander. That's not a bad guess, but no. I tend to kind of like stray away from Charmander and just Charizard in general. To be completely honest with you. Cubone. This one isn't even a dragon. This one isn't a dragon at all. I've done dragons and stuff before. Like I've done Dragonite. Dragonite is another one I come back to a lot, but that isn't really what this page is gonna be. It isn't really what this one's gonna be at all. It's Kung Fu Panda. You know, as much as I'll be mentioning like Master Oogway and stuff, it's what really this ain't gonna be that at all, to be honest with you. As much as I've mentioned Master Oogway, man. That's that turtle that faded away, right? Fanfi? Nah. And even Riolu. I named my cat Poe. He sound like a real one, man. Young Poe, the Dragon Warrior, the true Dragon Warrior. He sound like a solid dude, man. We need Karama. Talking about the Ninetales. I've had pages where I've done the Ninetales. I've done Madara as Sandshrew. Sandshrew is a lot more textured. This one isn't Sandshrew. Yo, what's up, Miss Dawson? Yo, you said Karama. You talking about like Naruto Karama? Because somebody was asking me about the Ninetales the other day, and I didn't know if they were talking about the Ninetales or the Pokemon Ninetales. Because you gotta clarify, man. Yes, sir. I don't know if I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna do Madara tonight, but I've done Madara a couple times. I've done like the Ten Tails Madara, and I've also done Madara whenever he was normal. That's why I didn't say Ninetales, because Pokemon, you gotta diversify your bonds. Yo, what's good? Yo, what's up, Tokyo? And I do appreciate it too, KC. It'd be a couple of I've definitely done the Ninetales, and that's Ampharos? No. That's what I'm saying though. so many Ninetales. But when at this point, I'm at a point now where when I hear Ninetales, I think of like the dude living inside of Naruto Ninetales. I mean, as much as I played Pokemon back in the day, I think of like the Ninetales, the plot armor in Naruto. You know, thank you for the 2 roses 2-star. Like it's levels to it. I think that the Ninetales has like solidified his identity though. Karama. Like the tail beast. But yeah, man, this one isn't. This one is not who y'all think it is. This one is not who y'all think it is. They said it gotta be Mew. Watch me like flip it into like Gengar or something crazy. It might be Mew. Who's your favorite Jinchuriki or Jinchuriki? I like Naruto, but I like Gaara too. Even though Gaara ain't as strong, but Gaara is pretty solid too. I think Gaara got problems, but I like the One Tail too. He's a menace to society, but the One Tail is alright. Killer Bee, presumably, he's the Eight Tails for sure. I didn't want to only go with the strongest ones. You know what I mean? Like that was part of the reason why I didn't immediately say him. I still got Mugo Bar from 1999. Yeah, like that's a collectible at that point, bro. It has history. It's sentimental value. I think the Eight Tails is cool. I've drawn the Eight Tails too. Speaking of Killer Bee. And do I have a favorite live action Spider-Man out of Toby, Andrew, or Tom, and why? Yo, so just somebody mentioned the Mewtwo Gold card. And I'm going to always gravitate towards Toby. Like if I'm gonna give you some evidence, right? Toby Maguire, his Spider-Man quite literally had dudes at church. There were literally dudes at church in the universe praying on his downfall. Like, do you know how crazy you got to be as a Spider-Man to have literal dudes at church praying on your downfall, bro? As cold. Now, don't get me wrong. Andrew Garfield was cold. At new guy Tom Holland, he's good too. But I've yet to see dudes at church literally praying on his downfall. Tobey Maguire, his Spider-Man, literally had dudes. Toby is Spider-Man real life. He got Spidey sense. No, for real. But there were literally the dude that got Venom was literally at church. Before he got Venom, he was praying on Spider-Man's downfall. And that's crazy to me. Like, do you know how crazy of a concept it is? If you moving so crazy that you got dudes literally praying on your downfall, like that is insanity. Toby is the OG. Toby has real life, bro. But you're not. I don't think people understanding. If you got people literally praying on your downfall in the real, like the realm, like the land of the living, you got dudes literally taking time out of their day. That's crazy to me. I don't know, man. I think the Toby, but I'm gonna tell you, I like the other guys too. He was too powerful for sure. And he was really the only one that organically had powers. Everybody else had web shooters and stuff, but he spun webs out of his hands. The dude literally, he actually had powers. It's because bully, exactly. Like he was genuinely, and he was a crash out. the moment that somebody took out his uncle, he threw on a shicey mask and immediately got to work, man. He's a real life. He's a menace to society. He said Nick Cage about to be hitting organic web shooters and Nor. He me for real. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to compete with that though. It's hard to compete with that. He had literal dudes. He had literal dudes at church praying on his downfall. And what's better between Marvel or DC? I like Batman, but I'm a lot more familiar with Marvel. And I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like Marvel got the better movies. Like they're easier to follow. They're easy, like the Avenger movie. Or the little Avenger cinematic universe. It captured people in a way that I've yet to see DC do that. I'm not saying that DC can never. I'm just talking in the sense of this basic enjoyment, man. I think Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was a menace to society. For sure. For sure. DC is darker and more interesting. Marvel is more widely known. But you know, it's funny you say that because I don't think that was always the case. I think that at first DC might have been bigger. I think that it's the way that they position the movies though with Marvel. I've gotten told by people that at first the Avengers they weren't even A-list heroes. They were kind of not unknown, but they weren't what they are now, you know? They definitely weren't what they have now become. Like when you think in terms of, yeah, I agree, Christian Bale Batman is top tier. Yeah, he was really cool too. He was definitely like a dope depiction of Batman. I gotta like agree with you on that. Like you can't really go wrong with him. It ain't too many people that will fight Bane. He fought Bane. He got roughed up a little bit. Got his back broke. DC got better animation than comics. Marvel got the Flash and bankroll. Marvel got the Flash, and when you say, I don't think you're not being literal, are you? I think that the Flash is a DC dude. But I know what you're saying, like the glam, the mainstream appeal. I mean, they both have mainstream appeal. Because Batman is gonna forever be Batman. I get what you're saying for sure. For Schubitable. Yeah, like they got that mainstream appeal. People see Iron Man or somebody. Go crazy. But Batman's forever gonna be Batman. It's just are they gonna be able to get the DC universe off the ground? If DC would just come out with a DC, exactly. See, we on the same wavelength. It's just are they ever gonna get the DC universe off the ground? And I know there's gonna be somebody in here like, well, actually, I love the DC movies. And hey, more power to you, bro. But I mean, like, real deal, like getting just really just. Then DC said Aquaman. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Hey, shout out to Aquaman, but we need something. We need like anchors. Like they built Iron Man into an anchor hero. I mean, yeah, I think that Spider-Man was the true anchor, but they made Iron Man an anchor too. Like we need real life anchors of the worlds. Like there gotta be like an anchor. There gotta be like somebody that holds the universe together. They got Swamp Thing, man. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. So you got a swamp creature and you got a dude that can talk to the fish. I mean, that's great. That's cool. If that's your thing, bro. But how many times they try Superman at this point? Hey, I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not gonna just trash the DC world because, like I said, they're not just completely beyond redemption. It's just somebody. They need somebody that can really just They need to just get the movies off the ground. Gengar Ghastly. Just tell me. You gotta tell me. No, don't be trying to spoil it. Don't be trying to spoil it. Swamp Thing solo Superman. Hey, I don't even know enough about Swamp Thing. But I don't like I said before, like I just want to double down on it. I don't think they're just completely just beyond salvage. It's just who is gonna be the one that's gonna make DC have like a pop culture moment the way the Endgame. Like I feel like at a point in time, Endgame had everybody in a chokehold. Like everybody was, even if you didn't like the movies, even if you didn't like the movies, everybody was talking about the Avengers. People's grandparents were talking about the Avengers, bro. Like you can be the most casual fan ever. You could just get into it. I cried when Stark died in IMAX. Those movies made me cry. But it had just generational appeal. It wasn't just. I'm saying I don't think that it's just completely impossible for DC to have that. It's just who's gonna be the one to get the movies off of the ground. I'm sure there's like somebody that's extraordinarily talented enough to do it. It's just I can't wait for Doomsday and the new Spider-Man movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's like really the only things I'm even like considering going to even watch at this point at the movies. There hasn't really been anything else where I'm just like jumping for joy. Like I have to go see that. I'm gonna get the movies off the ground. Hey, good luck to you, bro. We need somebody got to do it. Somebody got to take on the load. It's just like you got a lot on your shoulders doing that though, yo. Good luck. It's not impossible. Dude, go watch Project Hail Mary. It's amazing. I don't doubt that. It'd be like a lot of animators that come up here. I'm a simple guy. Like I consider myself to be more of a casual. I'm just trying to be like, I'm just like a casual bro. Like I want to be able to get into something where I don't got to like dedicate my life to it, you know? Something to where it's in the, I could just enjoy it. I don't really want to feel like I'm doing homework or something. A Rainbow Trout, probably not right now. You mean like One Piece? Yeah, you playing, bro. No, the opposite of One Piece. Somebody was telling me that they was watching One Piece for 6 years and they still didn't catch up. Like, yo, that's nearly a decade. You've been watching the show for a decade, basically, and you still haven't caught up to the main, like, bro. Oh, nah. A decade is a long time, bro. That's a whole 6 years. You know how much it could change in 6 years, bro? I mean, it's cool. It's cool. But, dog, I'm waiting for One Piece. Like, I'm not, I tried to like, I had this point in time where I fell behind some of my college lectures, and I tried to like gaslight myself into thinking that I could watch my lecture on like 5x speed Like the only way that you can realistically catch up like with One Piece now is either watching like a summary on YouTube, or you watching it on like 5x speed. A decade is 10 years. No, I know. That's why I was like 6 years is nearly a decade. It's nearly a decade, not six. No, I know that it's not six. That's why I said it's nearly a decade. It's only 1,400 episodes exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's only 1,400, bro. That's a whole. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's too much time. I'm gonna have to. Hey, I don't know what I'm have to do. Something gotta give. I'm gonna need like a Spark Note summary. I'll catch the edit. Nah, but the way that I am, that ain't even enough. I need the lore. It's quicker. It's a quicker read than a watch. Hey, I trust that. But yo, when somebody I know was like, yeah, man, I've been watching for 6 years and I just gave up on it because I couldn't catch up. Like, do you know how insane that is to watch a show for 6 years? That's nearly a decade. That's basically a decade, bro. 6 years. 6 years. If you gotta watch it for 6 years and you still haven't caught up, that's over with. My attention span is way too fried for that, bro. I need like 5x speed. I need a dude running in the background on Subway Surfers. We brain rot max. We brain rot, like we might as well jump off the deep end. DBZ is similar if you start from scratch. Oh yeah, to be honest with you, bro, I don't even know if I recommend DBZ to new people, bro, because dude, you gotta really, I don't even know where to tell you to start. You've missed so much. It's like imagine joining somebody's save file when they're already on World 8 in Mario, or like when you at 99% completion. Like where do I even tell you to start at, bro? You're cooked. You're done. How long does each character take for you? It just depends, man. Watch the plot, brain rotting at 5x speed, exactly. See, you see it. You're seeing the vision. I'm watching it. I'm gonna watch a movie almost Christmas, even though it's not even Christmas. Nah, but look, it's about the spirit. Sometimes I be wanting to watch Home Alone, even though Home Alone is multiple months away season-wise. I know how it is. And your favorite game character? Not right now. Not right now. I had my mom made. I had like some stuff set aside. Not right now though. Not right now. Nah, I like the Home Alones. I like at Home Alone when he got lost in New York too. That first one, then the first one when he was in the house, the second one when he was in New York. That movie gave me like, the 90s is before my time. That's like the closest I think I'll ever get to experience the 90s. That movie. But old dude with the little kid, with Kevin, I think that's his name, Kevin. Like I don't even know how I found the movies, but I remember just like I found those movies on the TV, like the TV, not even streaming services. It was just on one night. Do you think Gengar is dead Clefable? I don't think it's impossible. Maybe. Whatever he is, he's a ghost. Pigeon Lady from Home Alone 2 is my wifey. You know, I don't doubt it, bro. At this point in the timeline, I think we might be being serious. Shout out to you, though, bro. Y'all always got in trouble spending too much money. Yeah, man, and his whole family, somehow, they got like a family of at least 600 people living in the house, and didn't nobody notice he wasn't on the plane. That's crazy to me. They was trying to get rid of Kevin, bro. That's what that was. I'm calling CPS on them people, man. How do you forget young Kevin, man? They was trying to get rid of bro. They was clearly trying to get rid of bro. They said, all right, K, bye. Exactly. They said, K, bye. Indubitably, man. Do you know your first ones? Like the one that I first experienced. How do you forget the youngest child? Exactly. But I mean, then again, though, look. I'll play the devil's advocate. Look, it was a million of them. It was a million people living in the house. That's the only cope that I could halfway hear out in terms of how do you manage to leave the little kid behind. It was a million people living in the house, bro. 3D Blueprint. There were at least a million people living in the house. It looked like the Sinister. Talking about the Sinister, like the Marvel people, or are you talking about in general? This one I'm drawing right now, he's like a ghost. He's like a literal ghost, poltergeist creature. However you would define him. He's very iconic though. He's very, very iconic, indubitably. But yeah, man, you don't just, oh, I guess we forgot my youngest son. Not once, but twice. You're freestyling. I'm looking at a reference picture. I don't think it's completely unreasonable to think that Gengar is a dead Clefable though. Look at myself on the plane. Imagine 12 direct family members. No, I don't want to imagine that. I don't want to imagine managing 12 people at an airport. I probably genuinely like it might like age me like by like 12 years or something. I just start withering away. That's a lot, man. Going through the airport with 12 people. It would make me upset, bro. Like hey, that's doing too much. That's doing too much. It's so believable. I'm embarrassed. Whoops. Exactly. Tats. Nah, I haven't really tried tats either. And first Pokemon card, I don't really remember, man, to be honest. I don't really remember, but I kind of like got introduced to Pokemon in Gen 5. They were always in a rush. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I could, if we're going to sit up and play the devil's advocate, I could see, listen, it was the 90s. It's not like bro could just hit up his dad like, hey, bro, I got left behind. I mean, time was different, but how do you? I'm not seeing the vision though. You got two functional parents, and nobody was like, something is missing. Hey, but then again, look, I ain't never really been in that predicament, man. Managing little people. Yo, what's up, Beckett? You over here managing 12 people at the airport. I think that would break the strongest of us. Really start tripping out, man. It's definitely doing a lot. It's definitely. I got left at Chuck E. Cheese for 4 hours once. I can believe it. What was you kicking it with the little Chuck E. Cheese animatronic dude? You almost messed around and recreated. You almost was dinner, bro. You almost became dinner. You was kicking it with the little rat dude. I got lost at Six Flags for 3. But yeah, I can believe it. For 3 business hours. For 3 business hours. That's a long time. Especially to a kid. I can definitely believe it. I'm playing. I had to. Different times, phones done changed the game for sure. I got left on the plane, woke up to empty. I swear to God, I can believe it. I don't really know too much how like plane operations work, but yeah, phones did change the game though. But then again, though, I mean, people are a little bit more distracted now than what they were then. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it still happens. We just might not hear about it. I've heard stories. I used to like ride the school bus as a kid, and I've heard stories about people falling asleep and waking up at the little bus depot place. It wasn't bad. Security gave me ice cream. I was you was a little guy. So he was a little person. At least they were cool about it. But yeah, man, I remember like I've heard stories of people falling asleep and waking up at the little bus depot place. Not that a bus is the same as getting left on a plane or getting lost at Six Flags. But it's I mean, it builds character, I guess. I'm trying to cope a little bit. It builds character. Definitely builds some extreme character development, man. Character development. Hey, hang on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do like the evolution of Gengar on here. I should have waited to draw Gengar. We are characters for sure. But at this point, I think that we're all like, we are all characters for sure. And may I ask you, how did you learn your art style? Well, I look at like a lot of reference pictures for one, but you learn the more that you do. You definitely learn the more that you do. The more you draw, the more you understand. That's like my best advice that I could give if I were to give any. You gotta just start. You gotta be willing to mess up too. If you can kind of get over that hurdle of messing up, everything else will kind of fall into place. Everything else will fall into place. But yeah, man, thank you for the roses too, Audrey. Should do Avatar. It's unusual though. You found your niche. Well, it's more about I found the way that makes sense to me. In me doing this, it centers my attention, and the more that I draw, like I said, it's a learning experience. I feel like every time I get on and I'm drawing, it's like I feel like I'm XP farming or something. I learn a little bit more every time I do. It's like XP farming on the game, same. It's like imagine I found like a little like a way to just get some easy XP, man. It's an XP farm. I didn't forget about Cubone and Marowak either, y'all. I got a little bit distracted. I found some artwork that I liked. I just want to like fully do this one justice. I'm looking at some of the older Pokemon sprites too, by the way. Some of the older designs. That's like my main thing that I'm looking at here. Y'all won't be able to guess this one, I'll bet. Y'all will not be able to guess who this one's gonna be. Somebody might though. Hit that 16-bit to Oil Farm. You got 16-bit is crazy. Cubone. That's what bro's name is. Cubone, quite literally. Q Paul's bone. He's coming together, but that isn't who this one is. That ain't gonna be the vibe. He got motion though. I feel like people have asked me more about Cubone than they have Charizard, and I be avoiding Charizard because Charizard comes up a lot. I seen him in the Dark Tower before. You talking about Cubone? I can believe it. He live in there. The little Lavender Town Tower. Little Lavender Town. Let me like fix my posture. Haunter. Let me readjust my posture. Yeah, I remember playing through Fire Red and having to take the little, I think like the Sylph scope to be able to identify. That's crazy that they really got ghosts in the Pokemon world though. Like that's a canon. That's like a canon event. Like Red really seen it all. Seen legendary Pokemon and ghost catching, dealing with poltergeist. Fire Red ruined my posture. I gotta like adjust. Sometimes I kind of slouch over when I'm doing these. I gotta reevaluate, adapt, and overcome. I enjoy Fire Red though. Even there's some people that might really get fixated on the graphics and all that, but I think Fire Red was pretty solid for what it was. I think Fire Red was alright. But yeah, Red is the ultimate. That man was like living a movie or something. He was really on a quest to catch them all. I could definitely respect the vision. Definitely respect the vision. Is it firecracker with raindrops? It is. It's like a fireplace ambience that I put on sometimes. It is. It's like the ambience of a fireplace. But yeah, this one isn't a Rhyhorn either. Not at all. Not at. I think I'm gonna make his finger a little bit more pronounced. I'm gonna draw in a little bit of his body too. Make him look extra ghostly. I do appreciate the rose too, Audrey. No. And do you ever play with painting your sketches? To be honest, not really. I haven't really dabbled too much in painting my stuff like that. I really don't know too much about painting, honestly. And favorite movie of all time. That's a great question. I'll tell you, I really enjoyed that first Conjuring movie. That's one of the ones that comes to my mind immediately. But I like the first Conjuring, where they were in the little, I don't think it's a lake house, but I like the first movie with the Conjuring. That's one of the few. That's like one of the first I can think of. I like that movie a lot though, because it was a first of its kind. It felt like it was a new idea still, and it's like I didn't really, it didn't really feel like it was played out yet, you know. And you drawing the pokey dude somewhat. Is the first one where the old man is in the recliner? No, it's the one with the dude in the recliner. I think that's like the second one. It wasn't the first one though. But there was one where they were at a lake house, and it was like a family of 8. It was a couple of them, man. I don't remember how many of them it was, to be honest. Big family though. That's one of the more famous paranormal cases. There's a couple of other movies that I really like too, but I tend to kind of gravitate more towards ideas that I might not have ever seen before, or ideas that at least feel fresh to me. And when did you learn to draw this way? I learned to draw, like, I kind of like started this way in like 2024. That was the introduction for me to even consider this. That was the introduction. Why? Just curious? What you mean? The movie? Haunting. You talking about the Conjuring movie, or you talking about just why I do this way? I really enjoy though I tend to gravitate more if it's like an idea that I've never experienced. That's part of the reason why I really like those movies. It felt fresh for the time. Like anything that's a new, fresh idea, like a concept wise. Yo, what's up too, Paul? Nobody draw this way. Is that Gengar? No, this one isn't Gengar. I did Gengar more towards the bottom of the page though. This one is not Gengar. And Haunter just be haunting for indubitably, man. Bro, he's a poltergeist. He's just doing what he be doing. And my philosophy is this: if I ever move into a haunted house, I would try to gaslight the ghost into not existing. Because then we get to a point where like, what really can a ghost do to you? Aside maybe like make the house make some noises, move some furniture or something. Like what really, like how far can the ghost go? I just gaslight bro into thinking that he's not real. He said possess you. Nah, but even if you start having symptoms, you gotta just gaslight yourself into. You gotta gaslight the ghost out of you. You gotta just proceed like normal. You gotta just deny. Proceed like normal. It was another question. What's my favorite game? Maybe I really like Skyrim. That's one of my go-tos. Skyrim, maybe Minecraft or something. It's a couple of games, man. Honestly, categorizing it that way is pretty hard, but one of the ones I can immediately think of is Skyrim for sure. Maybe a Skyrim or something. You talking about Pokemon wise, or you talking about just in general, just biggest impact on me as an individual? It's a few games I've experienced that way. Where, yo, what's up, Alien? It's a couple of games where you know they had a big general. Yeah, I definitely, if I had to like have it like ranked, definitely easily Skyrim is one of my top 10s. Maybe even a little bit. Listen, I'll be a little bit controversial. Like I'll say GTA too. GTA is alright as long as you're not talking like oppressors and flying motorcycle cars. I'm playing COD right now. Even COD is alright. COD is alright. COD is cool. Is that the one under Mewtwo? Or is that one? No, there's nothing under Mewtwo. Not on this one, at least. Souls game. The only Souls game I'm really familiar with is the first Dark Souls. But I kind of dabble more with Skyrim. I didn't really get into Dark Souls like that. Dark Souls takes a different type of patience. So it's kind of, I didn't get that deep into it. I've always been aware of it though, because I dabbled a little bit in the 360 and the PlayStation 3. For sure. It's a lot of games though where I don't know if they're my favorites, but they definitely are up there as far as just recognizing greatness. Recognizing greatness. Good games, good movies, good shows. All broken a controller, yeah. It ain't for the weak. It's not for the weak. And I'm saying this is something I didn't really get that far in Dark Souls, to be honest. But Dark Souls is not for the weak. You gotta know how to operate on there. You gotta learn. Excited for GTA 6. You know, yes. I've been like speaking on GTA 6 here for a minute. I am excited. I think that it's gonna be a new wave of ignoring ghosts till they don't exist. Sounds like I don't even know what that means, bingo. But listen, y'all, you knocking the strategy, but it's an idea. I'm pitching you an idea. I'm pitching you an idea, a concept. GTA 6 single player. I think that I'm just more excited about the new wave of people. Like it's gonna be like a lot of fresh faces we gonna see on the feeds. A lot of new creators, new ideas. I'm just ready for like a new. We need like a new wave. I think that we're due for a new wave of. I feel like GTA generated a lot of like videos and just entertainment value. I think that we're due for a new reset. You could look at it, biggest game of all time. Yeah, it'll either be the biggest game of all time or it'll be like the biggest drop off ever. They have a huge standard to uphold now because they put it off for so long. The longer you put it off, the more expectation there is. And what's even crazier is, I mean, the PS5 has been around for over 6 years. It's new. It's about time for a new console now. Can y'all believe it? Now 2.5 billion is wild. They always put it off. I think that you can't. Sometimes you can't rush. You gotta like give them time to make something to where it's memorable, right? But in some cases, sometimes the procrastination it's a pressure cooker. You know, the more you put it off, the more it compounds. I'm speaking from experience. The more something compounds, the more. You said jiggle physics got me hyped, bro. You gotta get focused, bro. You worried about the wrong things, bro. You gotta lock in. It's about time for a new console. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yo, we pretty much we due for a whole new generation right now. We are due. Has it been 15 years? I thought it was 2013. Yo, hang on. Yo, 15 years. Yo, when did GTA 5 come out again? 15 years? When did GTA 5 come out again? Yo, 2013. 2013 was, yo, I'm about to say 15. Not yet. We're not at 15 years yet. Okay. You had me worried, bro. You had me worried for a second. 15 years? You had me worried. 15 years? Bro, you had me concerned. I know 13 is already bad too, but 15? That's crazy. That's like 2 decades. Almost. Think about it. NPC versus an AI. I don't know. Think about it. NPC versus an AI. What do you mean? That's gonna be crazy. The world's gonna be alive. Maybe. We really in for something crazy though. That's what I think. They ain't worried about longevity. It's quicker to finish One Piece. All right, now you trolling. I think that the One Piece ship has sailed. I got nothing against One Piece, but bro, I'm really not trying to dedicate my life to that game or that show. I mean, it's cool. It's cool if you got time and you genuinely passionate. But I be saying the same thing about Naruto. Had I not watched Naruto whenever I did, I don't know if I would have ever got into it, man. Naruto goes on forever too. AI can learn inside the game. NPC is programmed. It's all. I think that what's gonna be crazy is what if the environment is a lot more reactive to you. It's gonna literally be the Matrix. I wanted to do I had one more that I wanted to do. Somebody asked me about Gengar too. I did Gengar on here. Definitely did Gengar. Definitely had my guy. Had to do bro on here. Had to put him on here somewhere. Had to put bro somewhere into the mix. It's gonna sound kind of crazy. I feel like there's still something missing here. Still something. Bear with me. Trust the vision. You said, German Shepherd just experienced a goldfish for the first time, though. Yo, view is fine. Thank you. Before we know it, you won't be able to tell the difference between video game and real life. I think that's possible within our lifetime. Diglett. I don't want to put Diglett on here. I will tell you though. I will tell you. Imagine that fish just changed your German Shepherd's whole life. It's like, what is that creature? Give 15 years. I think if we're lucky, I don't want to live. I'm gonna be honest though, man. I don't want to get caught up. That's like living in the. That's like the thing that Madara wanted to launch, the infinite Tsukuyomi. I don't want to live in the dream world. Do y'all want to live in the dream world, or do y'all even really care? Living in the. I died because it wouldn't let me pick up a gun. This is you lagging. It was definitely possible that the video games would be like the Matrix of Johnny Mnemonic. It's literally the Matrix, literally the infinite Tsukuyomi. I don't want to be stuck in the dream space. The literal Matrix. Maybe we already are. Hey, bro, who knows? Who knows? How you know you're not? Well, I like to believe that we all have autonomy and movement, and we control the sails of our own lives. But who knows, man? I'm just a dude on TikTok, brother. I don't know. They 100% will soon, though. Enough people just don't want to accept reality. Easier gaslighting ourselves. Living in the infinite Tsukuyo, the Matrix. Oh, I can't rage. This is so rage-inducing. He's getting tested. I think that... Yo, what's up, Jinx? Living in the dream realm. Hey, who knows, though, man? One of the things I experienced playing in Fallout was like there was one of the vaults, and it was like a whole group of people living in this like simulated neighborhood reality. Fallout is such a crazy idea, honestly. In one of the vaults, it was like an experiment or something. They were like living in this little simulated neighborhood. Yeah, this is a lot of Pokemon to answer your question. I can guess all the ones you draw. You think so? You think you can guess? Yeah, I remember that. You know, I hope that you know what I'm talking about. It was like one of the vault experiments. People were subjected to like a false reality. Fallout was crazy. Fallout was ahead of its time, though. I like the games a lot. Like, looking back, people hated on Fallout 4, but I think Fallout 4 was alright. It was my introduction to the series. I think for what it was pretty solid. I think that I still own Fallout 4 physically. Fallout live action, what do you think? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I really didn't watch the show. I'm more familiar with it through the games. I like dabbled. I beat New Vegas and I dabbled in Fallout 3 a little bit, and I ended up completing Fallout 4 too. But as far as the show and stuff goes, I really didn't watch. I didn't really seek out the show, only because, like I said, I played the games. I didn't really think it was necessary. I'm more of, I like the free range that the games gave me. The free range of it all. And BioShock 2, I really didn't. I didn't really experience it, man. It's a different story. I mean, I understand that too, but if I experience it, I want to be experiencing the game. Like, it just gives you more. You say, oh, it's young gassy. Perhaps. Great story. But just kind of going through and playing through it again, it makes me realize how much stuff that I missed. It's how much stuff you missed. And the thing that I like about Fallout New Vegas and the little bit of 3 that I experienced was it felt like your decisions really weighed a lot on the world around you. It's like everything that you did, to a degree, it controlled the environment, it controlled the world. So if you upset some of the groups, you had to face the consequences for it. If you made like a wrong decision involving Mr. House, cooked. Young Gassy. He's coming together. He's definitely coming together. I'm playing on what used to be my favorite map, and holy, I hate the map so much. I can definitely believe it. It's nothing like a trash map. Really just ruined the vibe of the night, man. Crips Desert made it so nice. Nothing like a trash map to do what a trash map is gonna do. Gasly looks so cool. He look like a purple fart cloud. Do I be selling your art anywhere? Yes, if you want to buy any of these, DM me. I have yet to really like list like my pages up or anything like that. But if you have one that you just want by chance, definitely DM me. I think to me, gas would look like how I imagine a ghost would look or something, and how much it just depends on whichever one. I don't think you ever play COD, Black Ops 7, or Warzone. I played Warzone 1.0. I got like heavily into Warzone 1.0, man. Warzone. I think that Warzone 1.0. I think Warzone what we said, but he was mid. Bro, it ain't even that I was mid. I just kind of was just kind of like, I just hung my jersey up, man. I was pretty alright in my prime, man. The prime of my gameplay experience. But it's levels to it for sure. I think that there's levels to all the games. It's levels to all the games. Some people sometimes need a bug and sometimes need a windshield, bro. No, now Warzone is a Fortnite ripoff. I think the low key everybody was biting Fortnite though. Fortnite was generational. Here we go about them glory days again. It's like all right, bro. Nah, man. I'm a changed man, man. I was dropping at least 75 kills every single game. It was in my prime, at least. But a little bit of capology aside, man. Warzone, I definitely got a lot more into Fortnite than I did Warzone. Like the prime of Fortnite though. Like Fortnite. Break out the jersey and the clips. Oh man, I was definitely goated. Just the cameras weren't rolling. I didn't get it on fire. Not on fire. Film because they had EMPs. I'm way past your prime, and I get 80. 80 kills a game is absurd. 80 kills a game is definitely. He said, "Hi, yo, what's up, Fire? It's good and dude. I do appreciate the heart, me too, and all is well. How are you doing? Sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield." Is my new favorite quote, dude. That's so absurd, hey, bro. But it's facts though, man. It got to the point where I was convinced that the dudes I was fighting were hacking. I'm not gonna lie. He said, "It's the man, Mr. Satan. Me and my son, we bosses. You hop on and you gotta just. Sometimes people gotta go. Sometimes people gotta go." And that's how it worked out, man. I was on there. I was in it. I was in it when it mattered. 80? Nah, we need to hop on together. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Said, nah, you trying to recruit. You trying to recruit that man. He said, nah, man, he said, nah. He'll be running solos. But the games that I played when they really mattered were probably Fortnite. I dabbled in COD, but I like Fortnite more. Like the game that really had the biggest impact on me in its height, I would be on like I remember being in middle school and high school, maybe a little bit less high school, but middle school was the height of it all, I would say, for me. 1v1 people, stuff would get serious, man. It was serious business. I'm telling you, man, some of the best memories of my son, Minecraft versus Fortnite. You compare it, but you kind of you comparing two entirely different tastes. And I think that you can appreciate the greatness of both. But it's kind of like arguing a fork over a spoon. They both have their own purpose, you know. You arguing forks versus spoons. It's like in a designated environment, one is always gonna prosper over the other. So I will argue that there has to be a better comparison. You know what I'm saying? Minecraft and Fortnite, yeah, they both building. Fort is better than COD overall, and I love Warzone for a while. But I mean, just going back to fresh ideas. I like Fortnite forever because Fortnite was new. Yeah, you can argue PUBG, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. I was never hopping. PUBG is PUBG. Take that how you will, but PUBG is PUBG. I feel like I don't know. The world just responded to like Fortnite when Fortnite really was in its peak. The world was moved by Fortnite. Yeah, it was a lot of people playing PUBG too, but let's be rational. Let's just call a spade a spade. Even if you dislike Fortnite, you can't deny its impact. Even if you're the most COD loyal, you got sponsorships by COD, bro. You can't deny the reach that Fortnite had. Literally everybody and their mama was on there, man. Everybody. Literally. Everybody and their moms. Everybody. I can tell you your vocabulary is immaculate. Thank you. Bro, I mean you can't take away. You gotta recognize, you gotta just call it like it is. gotta recognize everybody and their mobs. Yes. We were having like a philosophical debate about, we were trying to compare games. Somebody asked me, it was Minecraft or Fortnite. And I said that that's like comparing forks and spoons. It's hard to navigate that space. But yo, somebody, you send it to the wrong person, that will really get you into a heated debate with somebody. But anyways, what's good though, Pink? What's good, indubitably? I'm looking for the next contestant for this page. Everybody was on Fortnite, man. Low key, I'll give it to Minecraft too. I'll give it to Minecraft. My chat, there's something going on with my chat though. Let me reload it. Something going on. Who else fits this page, y'all? I got the whole Gengar evolution and Mew and Mewtwo. Who else is it missing? Who else is it missing? My stuff is not loading. You said Simpin Articuno. I mean, Articuno is cool, but everybody. You said T.I. hands down. Yeah, and what was the original question? My stuff is like not doing what it needs to do. I don't want to put Articuno on here. Muck might work. What generation even is Muck? Bisharp? Where did Muck even come from? Muck is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I don't know if I want to put that over here. I think I'd rather put like a Ditto or something. One. Sableye. Sableye might work. I like Sableye's design. Sableye's pretty solid. Sableye. With T.I. or Lil Wayne winning the versus. Lil Wayne. Just impact culturally. Hey man, but yeah. Lil Wayne. Sableye got a similar vibe. I agree with you. Sableye. That's something I'm thinking Sableye matches more. Sableye, he looks like he ain't. I don't know if he's necessarily on the same level as Gengar, but he got that same look to him. Like he might need to keep an eye on him, you know. Ditto's cool. Sableye looks like better for the page. I feel like I draw Ditto a lot too. But thank you for the hearts too, Pink. I feel like I be spamming Ditto, even if I don't. Sit there and I've drawn that man a nice amount. Spam that man. Now, I want to put him here without making it seem overly. Maybe, I don't want to. So I'm a bit in between putting somebody else on here or leaving it to where it's like this. I'm thinking I might just leave it as it is. And maybe do Cubone and Marowak on the next one. That way it's not like overly crammed. When I was first starting, I would fill these pages up a lot more. But sometimes I like to leave it to where there's a little bit of breathing space, you know? Just a little bit. Just a little. Togetic. Where it's not like everything ain't just crammed onto the page so much. Everything is not crammed onto the page. What are like some different the Powerpuff Girls next? Sometimes less is more. I do agree with you. Let me do Cubone and I'm gonna do Cubone and Marowak, and I got you. Cubone and Marowak. You said, hey. Y'all in let me see. Let me get my little sketchbook. I'm gonna do Cubone and Marowak on this one. Cubone. This is what I've been put out for a minute. Cubone and Marowak. Cubone. I thought my screen was glitching, but it was just a blank page. Yeah, bro, you blinked. You can't blink because the moment you blink, stuff starts glitching. Somebody hit your phone with an EMP, bro. You're gonna start infinitely looping. You got hit with an EMP. That happened to me. I swear, man, after I stopped playing the game so much, though, like, my internet low-key got in tip-top shape. I've never experienced lag. Nothing. But whenever I try, like, when I was trying to really get on the game, that's whenever I started rubber banding. I'm lagging. Lag, I feel like I've spoken on this before, but lag really, it pushes your patience. Like, when you on COD or something, you start, like, getting, like, rubber banded around. That ain't for the weak. You gotta have the mental fortitude of a monk. What game? All of them. All of the games. All of the games. For real. Rubber banding and lagging. Real lag. Not no little hitching, but real deal lag. Like, if you win a game, that ain't for the weak. Would rather not play the game than play with slow Wi-Fi. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Just if I'm gonna be lagging, like, don't sit there and fry my router. Just turn it off. Just turn off the router, bro. 9,000 ping. Exactly. 9,000 ping. Like, it'll genuinely have my head ready to just explode. That's a way to, like, end the whole vibe. But I do appreciate the 3 heart puffs and the goat too, Pink. Indeed. Let me focus back up. I'm getting distracted. Now, the best is when hard lag and everybody in your ear saying you're trash. Yeah. But look, bro, it's like being in the water with sharks. The moment people sense the weakness of your internet router, it makes you susceptible to the best and the worst of your crew. It's like some National Geographic stuff, man. What are you drawing? The Powerpuff Girls or I'm riding? Nah, I got you. I'm doing Cubone and Marowak on this smaller one. I've been promising that for what feels like eons. That's been in my request backlog for, it feels like centuries, decades, years. And yo, what's up, 60V? And all is well, man. How are you doing? I feel like that's been in the backlog for ages. It's been the little backlog for what feels like 6 million years. 6 trillion eons. That's what we doing. I think the lag builds character, though, because look, if you somehow do pull it off while lagging, that's extra ammunition. You can say you ended up achieving victory even while your internet was hating on you, you know. But hey, the lag either makes you or breaks you. I done seen it happen to the best and the worst of us, man. Quite literally. I done seen the lag crush some strong warriors, man. Core from the future with voiceover from the past. You got access to the time stones. We got to go straight to the casino. Oh, them gums will start flapping after that clutch up, bro. You already know. Yeah, I done been in some crazy predicaments, man. At lag, it ain't for the weak, man. That lag is not for the weak. But bro, if you pull it off, I'm gonna tell you something else. It be games that you shouldn't lag in, that you somehow do still lag in. I feel like Minecraft Bedrock Edition is one of the glitchiest games I've ever played in my life. Like, I've genuinely died off some BS in Minecraft Bedrock. We be talking, I mean, Minecraft Bedrock is not competitive. It ain't COD for sure, but I've died to lag somehow playing solo in Minecraft. Like, Minecraft, you're not even supposed to be able to lag on there. Minecraft Bedrock is the buggy. That's like one of the buggiest games I think I've ever played in my life. You said how? Lag? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm telling you, though, you will die in Minecraft off of lag. It might not happen to you yet, but just be wary. Just be wary. It's a warning. Somebody's going to hear this and not think much of it. I literally got 5% packet loss right now. Holy. Yeah, we spoke it into existence. Somebody made a call. Somebody's doxing you. They're not doxing you. They're frying your router. I do appreciate the heart me too, Jane. Somebody's quite literally cooking your router. I barely ever even played that game, and you can easily get taken out on that with lag. Yeah. You can lag, and where it shouldn't be possible, you can lag. If you could think of it, there is a way. There's a way to lag. Like even in the most impossible games, there is a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I don't know why I was lagging. I remember a lava cave, and I fell while lagging. I lag in real life. Even that, somebody started messing with the signal. I do appreciate the 15 roses too, Nate. Thank you. Real, yeah, lagging in real life, man. You start rubber banding. It's Pink Yoshi. You can tell because Unconfused use different colors. Yeah, at this point, it's a lifestyle at this point, man. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It is indeed. It is a lifestyle. Young Yoshi. That's somebody else that I really haven't done in a while. Some Mario characters. I think that at a point in time I was going a lot heavier into them than what I do now. Relatable. And somebody said hi to me this morning. Our pie, bon appetit. To be honest with you, bro, I don't even know what that means. I gotta lock in. I'm going to be honest. Gotta go take care of you too, gentlemen. You take care too, indeed. It has been real. It has been real. It has been the realest of real. Now for Cubone's bone. He's coming together, man. He's coming together. Trust the vision. Trust the vision. Trust the vision. This one might seem really random, but I've been pulling a lot from stuff that I've kind of just had in my backlog. It's like I'll look up and I have like a collection of stuff. Like my notes were so scattered. I had older ideas and newer ideas. Stuff should be all over the place. Digimon? No, not quite. You aren't the first person to ask for Digimon, though. Hey, Cubone. Yeah, I really haven't dabbled too much in Digimon. I'm a simple guy, man. I be doing a lot of different Pokemon designs. And just really wildlife in general. A lot of wildlife. You said how? Bro, it's wall hacks. That's why we were talking about the game. How long have you been drawing for? I've really been drawing on and off for as long as I've been like conscious, bro. For as long as I've been alive. But the only exception to that is I would draw more with my right hand than I do now with my left. But I've been drawing forever, bro. I'm 21 now. So that's about 21 years of just on and off. Like basically as soon as I spawned in. It's tough. Yo, thank you too, Chords. For as long as I've been sentient, man. Fresh off spawn. Fresh off of spawn. That's been the lore. That's mainly been the lore. And I will say this, usually at first I didn't really draw too much with the pens. I had a tendency to draw more with pencils, but 21 years old is much older. Nah, that's because y'all be spiritually aging me up, man. How did you? Yeah, Unc came out of the womb with a pen and paper. Nah, it wasn't anything like that. But ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to just draw. I was always drawing little things. It was never anything like this though. This came a little bit later. You sure you don't be reading in your spare time, bro? No, I did at a point that was like back before I was completely just brain fried. Like now I be binge watching all type of just crazy YouTube videos. YouTube, I like listening to books maybe sometimes, but not the way that I did at first. My attention span is cooked. All the way cooked, bro. I got that like modern day. It's over with. You scribble and you sketch. Yeah, that's the secret sauce. You just the more you experiment, the more you scribble, the more you learn. It's all experimenting, and that's how you learn though. The more you draw, your bone saw. Nah, this is a Cubone. I forgot his name. I was gonna say yeah. I think I say you're known for your I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even know what that means. You dropping some of these words. Yeah, I don't even. That's beyond me. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, hey, yeah, that's beyond me. It means you like to use a broad vocabulary. I got you. I got you. I got you. I was about to say it. That genuinely, that took me back, man. Indubitably. Even that's like another interesting word. Indubitably. It's solid. Indubitably. Yeah, I be having to like, yo, Unc, do you know what the fear of long words is? No. What is that? No, enlighten me. You got to put me on. Said indubitably, it's solid. Indubitably. How is my aim so off? This makes me beyond. Yeah, he's so furious. He ain't even typing right. Long phobia. No, I'm not afraid of long words, but I've like adapted the new mentality. Sometimes if something is too and I've like seen messages where I'm like, all right, man, I'm not deciphering that. It's like deciphering ancient text or something. Hieroglyphics. Deciphering text. I'm gonna make his little ear sharper. Make his little ear. Man, I had some nights too where people was like, can I write with both of my hands? And I very naively was like, yeah. And y'all end up throwing at me the most complex, impossible to write out words ever. What's the longest time you spent drawing on one piece? Maybe like three-ish hours or something. It usually depends a lot on how fast I'm moving. Sometimes I'll like slow way down and be a lot more chatty. He ran a drawing marathon for over 69 days once. 69 days is crazy. I think that like at the height, at most, what I might do eventually, which I don't even know if I can pull it off. Like, I don't know what will be the long-term effect of it. Maybe, like, one day I'll try to draw for, like, 24 hours straight. If it doesn't, like, fry my brain. Maybe one day. I think that you said no sleep, no food, no water. Why you gotta, like, maximize the difficulty, though? Like, why we going? We going from level 100 to level 10 million. No food, no drink, no water, no sleep. I genuinely might do it. It might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. It might, like, put me in the unknown territory. I might like lose sense of my own little pattern, my own little rhythm. That really might do it. I was just joking about my brain being fried now. 24 hours, no food, no sleep, no water, no nothing. Do I sign in sales? Yeah, sometimes. I think for educating me, Jinx, I would never be able to pronounce that. Yeah, that fear of long words is called. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Jinx. That's a whole different. That's a whole different like plane right there. I've done that. Well, the only thing, I mean, stand up for 24 hours straight. That's already not like an easy feat, but it takes like a degree of focus, I feel. So I'm sure it's possible. Maybe it'll like advance my ability. You just went 40 days. That's cool. I'm not really quite on that like level of being like focused, bro. That's Jesus, bro. No, he was an artist. Bro, I'm like, that's a big shoe to fill, you know? So that's a lot of focus. 24 hours to cause psychosis. I don't know, man. I don't know if I got like the necessary. I don't know. Sometimes I'd be kind of just curious, like what, how far can it go, you know? I never would have imagined that I'd be able to like like my stamina would be what it is now. You know, I mean, I'll be on here for hours on end, and I get a lot of questions. People don't understand. I don't be thinking about it. I think the most that I've drawn on here is like several hours, maybe 6 or 7, one of the two. Yo, anybody that says 6-7 is getting banned. Anybody that says 6-7 is getting exiled, bro. He said 24 hours, no food, no water. Nah, 24. Nah, I mean, I'm talking about like just full duration, drawing. I understand like it takes like a degree of focus. It's a degree of focus. I don't know. But yeah, man. Yo, 7-8. Yo, I'm about to start exiling people, bro. Y'all playing. And I realized the mistake that I made. It was just too late. I realized the mistake that I made. It was just far too late for me to undo what had already been done. That's entry level of intermittent fasting. I mean, but like fasting is cool. But I mean, just normally when I'm just talking like long 24 hours of mental focus. Invited the chaos for sure. And honestly, I'm glad too many people wasn't locked in. I mean, it was a couple of y'all that responded, but a lot of y'all didn't catch what was already going on. Another little pink dinosaur. He's definitely a little creature. Another little creature indeed. But yeah, man. I'll never forget about that day that I didn't know what that meant. And my chat just got flooded. Because like the night before, somebody had like flooded my chat with like prawn spam. I don't want to take no chances. It was before I understood moderation. I was still like a rookie in the game. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, guys. I guess like a highlight of my TikTok experience. It's the experiences that really like mold you. It's molded by the darkness, man. Molded by the people spamming prawn garbage in my chat. It ain't for the weakest, man. Ain't for the weakest indeed. I do appreciate the big 37 heart puffs too, Pink. Thank you. Indubitably indeed. Indubitably. For the people that are wondering what is going on though, this is like another request that I had. Unc, what is your favorite number? I would say 11. Rookie, Unc, you saw the dinosaurs, you're no rookie. Unc, you saw the dinosaurs. Yo, what you trying? Yo, chicken, what you trying to say, bro? What you trying to say, bro? You saw the dinosaurs, you're no rookie. What you trying to get into, man? Chicken, what are you saying? How would you even verify that I did or didn't see? -1. Same difference. 1, 11. I'll be saying that my favorite, the lore behind mine, why the second one? Well, because I was born on 1111. Like I spawned in on 1111. It's 1111. So I forever have that like connection to the number. Pokemon. No, brother, your eyes are deceiving you. Your eyes are deceiving you. When I spawned in, same spawn as me. No, not 2011. I'm just saying, no, I just spawned in 2011. I'm saying like I spawned in on November the 11th. Yeah, I spawned in on November the 11th. I definitely didn't spawn in 2011. Y'all were playing. Yo, that's crazy. Did you spawn in 2011 is absurd. That is crazy. -42. That's cool too. But yo, y'all were playing. Yo, and you said I got the same birthday. No, bro, you got the same birthday as me, bro. There can only be one. I be saying the same thing to people that be having the name Jason too. There can only be one. We're gonna have to have like, hey, somebody gotta give up the name up. It ain't gonna be me. Can you figure out why? 42. Some of y'all old. Are you 42 years old? Got 11 too. Bro, we got like that like forever lock in. There can only be one though. 14, 15-year-old with an Unc voice. I'm 69 years old. He said, yo, I said, yo, you're 42 today, bro. He said, nah, he ain't even just say, he said, oh, nah. Yo, sorry, bro, sorry. They try to spiritually age you up, man. I didn't mean offense by that. How old is you for real? Yo, I can't believe y'all would accuse me of born 2011, man. I can't believe it. I feel bamboozled. Like what? 2011 is crazy. I know that I didn't really expand on that the way that I probably should have, but that is crazy. Yeah, man, I'm a simple man. '08? Nah, I just spawned in '08. I was here a little bit before the financial crisis. Old enough to be a mom, probably. That could mean anything. That could quite literally mean anything. That's a very like mysterious answer. Yo, I feel bamboozled. That's like okay, that's older than me. I'm safe. That's older than me. I'm safe. Nah, bro, we all you're not out of the crossfire just yet. I think that the unk, yeah, that helps none of us. Give us a year, auntie. Yo, look, yo, that's kind of crazy. It's crazy how the game has changed. It's crazy how the game has changed. Now Pink is the one giving mysterious answers. You know, it's an interesting day, man. It's an interesting day for sure. Now Pink is the one giving the mysterious, vague answers, man. The year is 11 BC. When you say BC, BC is crazy. Like BC is in before the internet connection. Look what you did to her, Unc. Cubone. No, don't put that on to me, bro. Don't put that on to me. You're the one that inspired that conversation. It's always a good day when it's not me giving the mysterious answers though. It's not me giving the vague, mysterious. It is what it is. So 2011. Oh nah, it might be some of y'all that spawned in 2011, but no, not me, man. I spawned just before. Are you though, chicken? It's rapidly approaching, buddy. Exactly, chicken over here. Yeah, you. I don't know, chicken. Just because you spawned in 2011, that don't mean you out of the clear. Just because you spawned in 2000, 2012, 2011, you missed. You just barely missed the financial crisis. Just barely. Chicken think you're gonna be young forever. Nah, forever young, man. Here's how it's gonna go. Chicken is gonna be you're gonna be out and about a couple years from now. You're gonna remember this conversation. You're gonna be like, yeah, man, I was on TikTok, and people they were joking on me because I was born in 2012. Now I'm 42. Oh my gosh, when you're 42, you were born in 2012. How would that make me when you're 42? Oh, dang, bro. I don't want to do that math. We gotta stay present, man. We gotta stay focused. Yo, I'm a memory wipe, everybody. We're gonna just take back the whole conversation. 2011 is 14. Unc, you're getting old. Brother, you ain't gotta come for me, man. It has nothing to do with me. This is all you. The spotlight's on you now. So I'm just the referee. You coming at me, I'm just trying to be the coach. You mad at me, I'm just here to mandate the chat. 2011 at oldest is 15 now. I'm just here to mandate the chat, bro. You coming after me? I'm just the ref. I'm quite literally the referee. I'm just here. I'm just here to ensure that the environment stays friendly and safe, within reason. Within reason. You got to make sure that the chat stays safe. But in all seriousness, Sunyan. All right, brother. I ain't throwing shade though, man. Happens to the best of us. I think that if you've been fortunate enough to reach Unc status, that is a token of achievement. Because not everybody makes it. Not everyone makes it. Unc or auntie. Tragic facts. Yo, you looking at tragic is such a strong word. Why is that tragedy, bro? Why is that a tragedy? I think that it's a. Do you know any people that have historically existed that just had never reached Unc or got the ability to become an auntie? Like that's an achievement. If you somehow manage to you gotta just survive, bro. Just survive. You gotta survive, man. I do appreciate the big heart puff and the let them cook too, Pink. The 2 heart puffs. You mess with Auntie and I love tragic. Nah, I'm not throwing shade at nobody, Brody. You know, I'm just a messenger. Just a deliverer of mail. Just a deliverer of mail. Yeah, the math got real though, man. We don't gotta keep doing the math though. I ain't here to put nobody on blast. But we don't gotta keep doing the math and stuff is kinda going crazy. Stuff is definitely going crazy. I think I wanna do like a little Pokeball or maybe like a little ghost sprite. Scientology is crazy. For sure, but I think dudes were like running through the buildings. I've been seeing like mad videos where dudes running into the buildings and Subway Surfer. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know anymore. That ain't my business though. Lavender Town, ghost. Lavender Town, ghost. Holy Lord. I sold my soul to Shannon and Scientology for youth. Holy Lord, it's crazy. That's tough. You sold your for the free ski, basically. Family lore. For a firm handshake and a pat on the back. What if she was capping? Now you're cooked. I'm gonna draw the ghost from the Lavender Town Tower real quick on her too. Now you win the 360 Death Row contract. 91 in dog years, and I'm 91. I mean, how you know he's not really 91? He could just. I'm sure that it'd be some OG people on TikTok too. I'm sure that TikTok got some senior citizens on her lurking. If I was a senior, I know that by the time I reach senior citizenship, I think that I'm 19. By the time I reach senior citizenship, I hope that I'm still like I got my mental faculty still. One of the craziest comments that I think I seen, I think it was on YouTube, but somebody asked me, it was like, they said that I mastered Parkinson's disease. That's just so crazy to me. Mastering Parkinson's is absurd. Somebody asked me if I got Parkinson's disease. Like, why would you? It's just such a crazy thing. That's like that's one of the craziest comments I think I've seen. I'm selling. If you want to buy, definitely DM me. If you want to buy these, definitely DM me. I do appreciate the press start too, big. Indubitably, indeed. I didn't forget about the Powerpuff Girls either. I got you, because I've been promising it for like eons. I feel like I've been promising it since the big 25 or something. It was a lot of people that have asked me to, honestly. You know how you just kind of like put something on the back burner and it just stays on the back burner so long that it just kind of it just does what it does, you know? It just does what it does indeed. I do appreciate the 3 heart puffs and even the finger heart too, Pink. I do appreciate it. Word of fan server, Unc. You know, I've been a bit hesitant. I haven't really made like my own Discord. I haven't really made my own Discord. I've kind of like stayed. I have to just kind of like do it eventually. Sooner than later, bro. It'll be eventually. When the time is right, when the time comes, when the day arrives. I spend like a lot of time as a lurker, bro. I have to like actually lock in now. I have to actually lock in, but it'll be sooner than later for sure. It'll be sooner than later. Fan server is a must. The day is today. Well, I'm sure that it will be a very great thing indeed. I just have to. I got some little like maintenance things I got to do. GTA 6 here, it's the greatest. Listen, we're on the same wavelength. I couldn't have said it better myself. When the GTA 6 rollout happens, listen, I'm gonna update my stores. Maybe even a face reveal. It's gonna be a milestone thing though. So maybe once I break through like, maybe I'll like break through a number on here. Unc has a low key or. I'll be kind of hiding low key. Not too much of a grass toucher. You got a lot to do when GTA 6 drop. I'm telling you, it's going. Listen. I have a lot to. I have a lot of promises that I've made. I have to like really focus up because the promises that I've made. But by the time the rollout happens, by the time this fall comes, I'm gonna be like a whole. I'm gonna be a lot. I should be like a lot more. I'm gonna have a deeper understanding. So we kind of chatting in here and doing what we do, but it's gonna be a lot more organized. One of them is leave the server. Specifically a green one. You got a lot to do. It'll be the year 7,000 for GTA 6 drops. Nah, because unfortunately, of course, and I say, whenever I like put a lot that's associated with GTA 6, of course they're gonna start like going ahead with the rollout. We're gonna get that game. Fortunately and unfortunately. But it's not all bad. It's just stuff I gotta get done. Much needed work. Much needed work, indubitably. Much needed. Yo, what's up, bro? I see you. I don't know what that means, but I see you. What's up, Vado? The TikTok moderation silenced you. GTA 6 build up is like wait for Eternal to take. It is. I remember, dude, Eternal to take dropped right before everything like hit the fan for me. I remember being in my last freshman year of high school. And then I remember like listening to it, and as soon as I like really got into it, it was like lockdown for us. Probably blue or reddish purple hues. And yeah, the Eternal take a whole lot of red. It's crazy. Even to this day. It's crazy. I was always more of a whole lot of red guy. Or a pink one. Even like the colorway change up. Even the colorway change up for shootably. Make his eyes look a little bit more sinister. Unc, what would be your aura color? Yeah, chicken. If you had to decide, like you're identifying, what would define you? What would be the defining piece? I'm asking you. Probably purple. I would say red or blue, but probably like a purplish haze. It wasn't always. Don't redirect the chicken. Nah, bro. You don't gotta call out my deflection now. I'm getting more tactical with it. I'm getting more subtle. The deflection, the method. Darker green, purple. I'm leaning more towards the purple though. Leaning more towards the purple. I would ask you the same thing, Pink, but I think I done caught the vibe. Tagging on me, yo, bro. Nah, we not tagging on you, man. Yo, y'all gotta identify my deflection. I think, Pink. It's fair enough. It's fair enough indeed. It's fair enough, indubitably indeed. The haze. Twinning. Yeah, I don't know why TikTok censored you for that question. You got beef with the little machinery. You beefing with the algorithm. Like keep purple pink. They delete the Avatar movie better than GTA 6. That's such a crazy thing to conceptualize. At this point, like a dude straight up dropped the whole Avatar movie on Twitter or X videos. Bro, like what is this timeline? What is this timeline? Get another accidental email. Facts. Get another yo, you gotta. Nah, but when I get I'd be so paranoid about opening up an accidental email though. That's straight up like I would think somebody was trying to hack trying to get hacked. You click on the wrong link and you're done. Somebody hack your whole life. Boom, gone. All right, it's cool. I went to your page and messed with the event chime on the regular show. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, I'm glad you messed with it, man. It's gonna be a lot more to come for Shubidably. Tell what the mini tornado is him. He's like a ghost. He's quite literally like he's like a poltergeist. I'm just trying to make him seem like hazy or something. He looks like a tornado, doesn't he? He's like a ghost or something. He's like a sprite. Yeah, but it's a couple of little like I like he doesn't look like that though. I like a yeah, a tornado is crazy. But I don't think a tornado is that far out. Honestly, I got like such like a wide range of stuff. Like, I've drawn cars, and I wouldn't be surprised if y'all joined up one day and I was doing tornadoes or storm watching. If I ever do like IRL stuff though, these got to get crazy because I jokingly said that I might pull up to Waverly Hills or something. You ever try to draw past Finn Lives? I feel like this art style would be sick. I haven't really went deep into Adventure Time like that. The most that I've really like delved deep into recently is maybe Naruto. It's some other shows too, don't get me wrong, but it's I got like a nice amount that I want to do. I haven't really went as far as I can go with it. So maybe not now, but maybe eventually. I got to see in typical me fashion. Translation. Try to make him look like a ghost, like a little pixelated ghost render or something. Okay. Here's Cubone Marowak and the ghost from the rocket situation. From the rocket attack. This game genuinely got me so mad I'm trembling. Bro, you gotta relax. Don't turn into a Super Saiyan. They gonna think something's going on. You gonna crash out. All right, okay. Here's Cubone. I like Picasso. I got a little way to go. That's a big evolution. I think that like in order to really be like there gotta be like a catalyst event. I think that there's an equal amount of tragedy behind the art greats in the world. I don't know if I've quite hit that level of real deal loss. You see the Pokemon and Target collab, I'm gonna be honest with you again. No, I really avoided any of the mainstream with the Picasso stuff. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I have like avoided any of the Target drops with Pokemon because I refuse to be in Target fighting somebody's grandfather. Not literally, but I'm not about to be camping at a Pokemon card machine fighting the older person for some cards, bro. It's cool, man, but they got it. I'm not doing all that, man. It's just doing a bit much. It's doing a bit much. Remember, not I always judge a book by its cover pink. They seem nice and lovely, bro. I just don't want to be fighting somebody's grandfather at Target over some cards. I'm gonna draw all the characters. I'm gonna draw the characters indeed. I think I'm gonna just kind of jump into this one. I might as well switch to Fort. It's so much easier. I don't know about easier. I think that you gotta pick your poison, bro. You're going from one extreme to the next. You gotta pick your poisons. I judge the book by its title. The book by the title. I think my brain would genuinely start sizzling. I think my brain will start sizzling if I try to really just sit down. And to me, COD is hard in Fort. Easily go solo squad in Fort. Initial logic. Nah, at this point. Maybe I should have made this one a little bit over to the left. But all is well, all is well. I need y'all to stay. I need everybody to focus up, man. I need everybody to focus up presumably. Yeah, but I mean that's a cute Powerpuff Girl leg. I started playing shooter games. They're so repetitive and all the no lives too. No, bruh. No. Man, you not. Nah, this isn't her leg. Man, you're not messing with the fiends. You're not messing with the fiends on COD, bro. Come on, man. You gotta figure out a way. You gotta figure out a way to outmaneuver the fiends. They build character. Is that an I? You gotta tell me what you see. The fiends build characters, because if you can somehow outlast the fiends without getting mad, or like you're hey, sometimes man, being on the game it's not for the weak. Somebody that's really been in the field, it's actually the foot. No, this one isn't the foot. Bro, being on the game, it'll really teach you about yourself, man. It really show you who's real and who's not. I'm seeing a shoe, bro. I don't know. I know why you're seeing a shoe, but it's not what you think it is. I know sometimes I'll kind of play, but I'll kind of play around a little bit. I see an eye. I see an eye. Are you drawing the triple domain clash from Jujutsu Kaisen? I'm seeing the secrets of the universe. You're getting philosophical on this paint. I wish, we were talking about the Vatican the other night. I think that I'm a bit torn. I don't know if I really want to know the forbidden knowledge of the universe, man. Like really thinking about it. Like really thinking about it. The forbidden knowledge. I'm just saying Jason doesn't face reveal anytime soon. Bro, yeah, don't be trying to like read in between the script, bro. You're for sure gonna try to draw an eye. They're gonna mess up. It's gonna be something completely different. Now this one is the opposite of what you think it is. Trust me, man. Trust me, man. You gotta trust the vision, bro. Trust the vision. Even though I probably should have made her eye a little bit more greenish, but it's okay. And like make her eye a little bit more pronounced. Oh, so it is an eye then? Should have made it more greenish. Is what I would say. Maybe. Green? I don't know. Nah, this isn't an eye, bro. This one is not an eye. This one is indeed a leg. Brother, you calling that father of 15 a little jit? That's crazy. That is clearly a law-abiding taxpayer. Calling that man a child is crazy. You gotta trust the vision, man. Trust the process, man. It's coming together. The vision, indeed. Oh, my fault, little fossil. Brother, you over here aging up. You done aged him up. You aged him down. Like in the span of 2 minutes, that man went from being a child to a senior citizen. Is it Wally? Oh, nah, man, it's not Wally. I've done Wally though, but this one isn't Wally. New Unk nickname. I was finally adjusting to you was like the originator of calling me Sensei Unk. You was the one. You was the one, and I had to. It took me a while to shake that name. It took me a long time to shake the Sensei Unk title. I had to go train in the mountains for a little minute, man. But what am I seeing here, bro? There's absolutely nothing going on here. Trust me. There's nothing to see. Nothing going on here. Nothing suspicious. Okay, Voodoo. Is that Buttercup? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know her name, but it is one of the three. One of the three, indeed. One of the three, indeed. Take your pick. Take your guess. Who do you think it's gonna be? Oh, nah, that's not Buttercup. I need y'all to lock in. Buttercup is green. Nah, man, but y'all know I don't really be making these that accurate color-wise. None of the riff-raff shenanigans. The alpha is crazy. You said this dude doing well with it. The sketch I'm weak. Octopus from the Penguins to the Madagascar. The Omega. The Omega with the lights. Nah. It's missing the pink. Now one day I'm gonna pull out a pink pen out of my inventory one day. Heavy on the blue for suitably. Bro, how can you tell which one is which just from the eyes? Yeah, they're trolling, bro. Yo, it's no. Yo, y'all jinxed my blue. No. Bro. No. The cerebral assassinated again. Alright, brother. What's up with y'all, man? What are these titles? The cerebral assassin is, bro. It don't even. Hang on. Getting distracted. We're pressing that red like it owes you money. It's probably gonna be fudged. I know the teacher used to hate to see me coming. Oh nah. My teachers were really like, believe it or not, I would never really like do stuff like this in class, but I would make these really, really intricate line designs on my papers. And it was so crazy because my classmates would watch me draw sometimes. And even my teacher, the one who had to grade my paper, I told her one day, I was like, hey, I would just fill up my pages with these really crazy line designs. And I told her, I'm like, hey, if this messes up your grade, and I'll stop. But she was really cool and really supportive. So I kept drawing. The best one was the green one. That's Buttercup. Nah, man, I kept drawing. This is something that kind of like spawned in the classroom, though. Had I not been in the classroom, I don't know if I would have ever even started this stuff. Buttercup with the blonde hair. My elementary teacher hated me. I think that was just like, it was a part of the elementary teacher on Blossom. Firmly and carefully teach low to see you coming, bro. It's different. Nah. I didn't really have like real beef with my teachers, bro. Some people really didn't get along, but I used to just mind my business, man. To be honest with you. Just mind my business and just be in class. Whenever I was in school still, we were allowed to be on our phones and stuff, so I would just kind of be in there, might have my AirPods in or something. Just be living life. Just be living like Larry a little bit, man, you know? Wait till bro figure out how to put the pen in his mouth and triple wheel it. Wait a minute. Nah, man, I'm not. You know, you weren't the first to mention that, but I'm not really interested in using my mouth to draw, bro. Using my mouth or my feet. I think that I'ma just. I think I'ma just do what they got time, bro. I think I'm cool with just staying restricted to my hands. I'm a simple guy. Every adult hated me because I was a nuisance. You was a menace to society. You was a menace. You were despicable, bro. It builds your art teacher bow down. Nah, I really, it wasn't even nothing like that at all. It wasn't anything like that at all. I used to just kind of like, just mind my business, man. Stuff really hit the fan, you gotta just lock in a little bit, man, you know. I'm a simple guy. I'm gonna sharpen our eyes a little bit more. I think that I'm gonna use more reddish here. What's the crackling noise in the background? It's a figment of your imagination. Who in here actually likes raisins? I'll eat raisins. I won't even lie. But I don't. It's not something I just seek out. You know, it was kind of like it's like a last resort type of food. I don't mind eating raisins though. Nah, that was fake food. Fake food is. I got it. He says fake food, bro. I don't mind eating raisins. It's just, I haven't had raisins in a minute, but it depends on the circumstance. I don't think I would just seek them out. I'll give that to y'all. There has to be a questionable food that I like to eat though, because they got to counterbalance the fact that I don't like Arby's. Even though I know Uncut so confirmed after that answer. Except me. Hey, I know that's a little bit peculiar, but I'll be honest. I'll eat raisins sometimes. I will eat. Confirmed AI. All right, the AI allegation is crazy. AI is pushing it. Unk, in the span of a so what's it? AI Unk, bro. Arby's is the best. Hey, you know what? I love that for you, bro. More Arby's for you. As a matter of fact, Buttercup is fire. Yeah, it's more Arby's for bro. I'm gonna send all the Arby's his way. I got some NPC food that I be eating too though, so I can't. He said it, guys. Like he said it, guys. Like Arby's, we got the meat. Oh nah, you could have that. You know, I have my fair share of questionable food that I eat. Man, I can't do it, bro. I can't do Arby's, bro. What was it, dude? My dad got my brother and I some Arby's one day, bro, and it was just like, yo, somebody was in there talking about Soylent Green one day. I mean, I'll eat McDonald's, but bro, it was like I was eating a slop sandwich, bro. I can't do it. I can't never do that ever again in my life. And I knew I wasn't tripping because my brother, he felt the same way. This was before it was even a trend to hate on Arby's. I can't do it though, man. It was like a literal slop sandwich. I will quite literally. I think I'd rather eat like a leather boot or something, if that's even an option. That was a slop sandwich, bro. I would never in my life ever eat Arby's ever again. I think I'm cool on that, man. And it's just, and I gotta throw it in there, man. Like I ain't some super like bougie eater. I eat McDonald's and stuff. Brother. We always come back to the food discussion. Y'all like to hit me with the Arby's question or the Arby's discussion. But get a manwich instead of Arby's. I think I'm cool on that, man. I think that Arby's got it. That's more Arby's for y'all though. And I love that for y'all. It's plenty of Arby's to go around. Have y'all Arby's feast. Have you seen the Arby's takeover photos? No. I don't be seeking out. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. It's for y'all. That's all the Arby's in the world for you, chicken. That's all the Arby's in the world for y'all. I'm cool, man. I'm a simple guy. And if I'm gonna be eating slop, I would just rather not eat slop of that variety. It's all slop, low key. Garbage. Straight up garbage. You gonna do the professor too? I gotta see. I was thinking I wanted to do each of the individual Powerpuff Girls first. And depending upon the space, as long as it doesn't feel overly like spatially forced, you know. I want this one to kind of feel organic. Like it feels true to the space. What about the Space Monkey one? You talking about Mojo Jojo? Cause you talking about I don't know. I was considering doing Courage. Masculine, you know how to use chopsticks too? Nah, man, believe it or not, I ain't really used chopsticks in a minute. I'm a fork kind of guy. I'm a simple man, bro. Chopsticks is like advanced. Yo, no way my blue is out. No way. What's going on here, man? I'm a simple man. I don't got like a high enough power level for chopsticks. Sophia Cunningham got $1 million contract for wearing a shirt that said "Hot Girls Eat Arby's." I don't know who Sophia Cunningham is, bro, but I'm not Sophia Cunningham, dog. Hey, she made it. She pulled it off though. I suppose. That's PR control, dog. That's some PR stuff. I'm not Sophia Cunningham though, bro. If you can't tell. Hey, shout out to a girl though, man. Shout out to a girl. How much for a drawing? DM me for a commission. It just depends. It depends on whatever it is you want. Uncle, shop at Whole Foods. You know, I'm not like an overly bougie food person. If we're gonna be eating slop, like there's slop of a rich, like there's other slop that's of a better quality. You know, ignoring the question. What was the question? So if you're an Indiana Fever WNBA player, definitely shout out. That's what's up, bro. I didn't. Somebody sabotaged and set up. I just come through a whole bag of trail. Just, hey, wait. Go be ambidextrous gangster. Yo, thank you, Dip. Might as well eat McDonald's if you willing to eat Arby's. Sorry, we can disrespect Arby's. I'll eat McDonald's. Y'all be putting me in these jigsaw situations. This is rough. How are you, Unc? You sound younger than me. Yo, I don't know why they be. Yo, you catching on to what's going on? They be calling me Unc, basically. I would. Man. Some of y'all definitely with the Arby's. Y'all be putting me in these jigsaw situations. Would you rather lose your hand or eat at Arby's? Would you rather lose your hands, toes, and fingers or eat it all? Like, bro, why we gotta do this? Why do we gotta do this, man? Why you gotta put me in these predicaments? If you go to Kroger and Trader Joe's or even some Aldi, I'll go to Kroger or Trader Joe's. Or it's been a minute. It's been a minute for Trader Joe's and Aldi. I feel like Trader Joe's and Aldi's, it's like family places you go. I don't got like no little children. I don't got no little children of my own. I feel like that's reserved for whenever you really start moving different. I go pick my own produce from the farm next door. So you getting it straight out of the soil. Truly organic or something. Truthfully organic. Not gonna lie, I eat Arby's #2 supersize. Hurry up, I'm starving. Hey, bro, that's what's up for you, bro. And I'm glad that you have a pleasant, great experience. You and your Arby's. That's wonderful. That's spectacular. Haven't seen me. Yo, what's up, 334? I was just speaking you up. I was telling them about the jigsaw Arby's questions y'all was hitting me with. It's crazy you join right now. It's crazy. Maybe I'll turn a new leaf and I'll become like an organic plant grower farmer too. Y'all might be onto something, honestly. You like the meats? That's definitely what's up too, man. I'm glad that you're passionate in the situation. Oh no, he got you a 4K. He gonna quote you forever. Brother, you famous with the meats. Oh nah. You got me confused with somebody else, my friend. You got me confused for somebody else. Arby's the only fast food chain with mozzarella cheese sticks. They're winning. Oh man, we got another diehard Arby's. We got an Arby's warrior. I done kicked the nest, haven't I? The Arby's warrior. A couple of y'all. I mean, hey, but listen, I respect y'all standing on what y'all enjoy. You know, I respect it. I respect y'all's dedication. You know, y'all standing on what y'all believe, even if I don't understand it. Y'all some diehard Arby's warriors. Yeah, y'all not even saying we are. Like y'all are Arby's collectively. The collection. Hey man, it's ranks, it's levels to it. It's levels to it. It's definitely levels to it for sure. Oh nah, I ain't a part of that. No, alien, you're guilty by association. Even those of you that aren't saying anything, yo, what's up, too, boo? Even those of you that aren't saying anything, you're guilty by association. You're guilty by the big association. You say AFK, nah, you too, Paul. Then you guilty by association too, brother. How many times we gonna go over this? I'm quite literally just the referee. I'm just mitigating and doing damage. I'm just doing PR control. We not in this together. I'm the referee, man. I'm just the ref. I literally never tasted Arby's. We don't have that in Canada. That's what they all say, Pink. You don't gotta be a secret Arby's eater over here. You gotta be about chilling burgers. You don't gotta be a secret Arby's eater. This is a relatively safe space. Relatively. I'm not judging nobody, man. Not judging y'all at all. Oh, they got Arby's in Canada. Oh, he's blowing your cover. Yeah, exactly. See, some ain't adding up, man. Hey, it's somebody else from Canada saying, I don't know. Something is going on. The chat is judging by the way. But we better stop playing because somebody from the Arby's, they gonna issue like a cease and desist or something. They're like, man, y'all been. I don't even know how that would work. About to catch a legal case from Arby's. Yeah, the owner. Oh, he said, yeah, he the owner of God, not the French Canada. I mean, that's what they all say. That's what they all say. Y'all probably got y'all little. They got y'all a little something over there. Yo, listen to this AI summary. A passionate debate about the merits of Arby's. What is going on? Cooked. A passionate debate about the merits of Arby's. My God. We got it's a lot going on here. It's a lot that's really going on. Now. Expect a cease and desist from Arby's PR team. Now the Arby's deep dive is crazy. The Arby's. I'm a firm believer of Arby's sponsoring you. I know it seems the way that we be talking about Arby's, Superman, and Bonnie Blue, bro. You would think that this was some type of like Arby's sponsorship. Y'all would think that the only man. You talk about them day and night facts. Rent free. Arby's, please sponsor Unc. Nah, not Unc though. Unc is crazy. I think, I think I'm cool. I think I'm cool, man. I have to pull out the type of performance that McDonald's CEO was doing. They're like, oh, we're gonna sponsor you, but you gotta eat the burger. you gotta eat the burger on tape. Shoot, I take a little bite. Start sizzling. Unc is a sleeper agent promoting Arby's Chitlin burgers. Here we go with Chitlins again, bro. Oh my goodness. Chitlins. You went from bad to worse. Chitlins, bro. You ain't never really been in the trenches if your people ain't made chitlins and it doesn't just like the smell is enough to just, it's like the aroma is enough to just paralyze you, bro. It's like a strong smell. You're just paralyzed. 65 locations in which, a bunch of which are in Alberta and Ontario. Yeah, Pink, it ain't looking too good, man. No need to hide your Arby's associations. We not judging you. We not judging you in your Arby's consumption. We know y'all got Arby's over there. No need to hide. No need to distort reality. No need to hide the truth. No need to. He said I'm not nah. The Rico, he pulled out the stats on you. He pulled out that's a Rico on you. The Rico, hey, that's tough. He put out the stats on you. He put out the whole statistics, the paperwork. Not 60, he said 65 locations. 65 locations in Alberta and Ontario. Kids hear a grown man speaking, assume Unc, OG, etc. I'm 21 and get called Unc all the time. Unfortunately, what's so crazy about the chat is it's a mixed bag. It be people of all ages in here. It's just, bro, we are all collectively Unc, man. It's just what comes with the game. It's just what comes with the game. You're Unc now too. She live in Quebec. Bro, what a way to just don't dox her. I feel like I didn't mean to stir and drop the whole location. I didn't mean to stir and drop the whole location. Nice. I'm Unc, I'm 31. I don't know how Jason became Unc at his young age. Nah, I don't know. I looked up and they was, it's over. It's over. Said herself, you live in Kentucky, Unc. All right, bro. We didn't need the paperwork documentation, bro. It's like saying you live in Kentucky. It's just a province. Valid take. I can't really deny his logic on this one. Yeah, no need to dox me, man. No need to dox the big. I don't know. Dropping the whole location. In the big 26. Which is your dominant hand? Yeah, I'm more variety. You 5'9" with dreads and glasses and typically a blue ink stained hoodie. Like that's so police. Wherever that person lives, there's no Arby's. Leave them be. Oh nah. Listen, the signs are signing right now. I got a full profile. Listen, the way that he got a profile built on me. Listen, I got the full stat list. No need to deny the facts. No need to deny reality. No need to deny it is what it is. As a matter of fact, hey, if y'all don't got no Arby's over there, I'm gonna make a couple business calls and I'm gonna get one near you. That way you can't escape. Can't escape the Arby's. I'm gonna make some calls. They gonna get an Arby's up near you. Right up, hey, as a matter of fact, right up the street. I fully believe you. Pink travels 2 hours to go to the closest Arby's. There are Arby's in locations in Quebec. You can find your bro. Why do they got like a Arby's finder? Like it's like looking for the Dragon Balls or something. That is crazy to me. I ain't never in my life can't escape Arby's. I've never in my life met a person that had just such like a unsatiable desire to eat Arby's where they was like looking at a website finder to like that's crazy to me. That's like you hunting for the Dragon Balls. I'm sorry for not saying that right. What did you say? What did you say? I might have missed your comment. There's no way that's not legit. That dude, there's no way. I can't say I've never ate Arby's and I never planned on it. You're a wise man. You're a wise man. You're a wise man. Omnilinear. This one isn't one of my omnilinear ones, but I've done those before in the past. Like my stuff that's a little bit more like abstract. Is that what you asking me about? Or what about them? No Arby's near me. I'm very happy about it. Yeah, chicken. I'm gonna get some calls made. We gonna get some Arby's thrown up near where Pink is at and where you at too, bro. We all the way. This is a safe space. We wouldn't want y'all missing out on some of these things. You know, we wouldn't want y'all missing out on the full Arby's experience. Because we gonna get some. We gonna get this stuff going. As a matter of fact, man, I'm gonna get some calls made. Really quick, any tips on how you draw exactly what you want from the mind to paper? Well, for one, I don't draw straight from the mind. I haven't reached that point of mastery yet. But what I usually do is I'll find pictures that I like with these characters. I'll find pictures that I like. That's like I'll go from there, man. You know, find you some good reference pictures to build off of first, then gradually work your way. That's how I would do it if I was trying to go into the imagination. I ain't really reached the mastery though, where I'm like pulling straight from the mind's eye. But consistency helps. The more you do, the better you'll get. Look at a lot of figures, look at a lot of forms, look at a lot of shapes. If you want to be able to draw from imagination, you need to have like a vast mental library. That's what I would tell you, but I'm telling you as somebody that's never done it myself. Like strictly only from the imagination. What are you using to look at pictures if the live is on your phone? I have like my computer pulled up that has like on my left it's the picture and on my right it's another chat where it's also the same chat. I kind of just spend like my time jumping around, like looking all around. Basically, it's my phone is in front of my face basically, but like over there, that's where the reference is. And then over here, that's where my chat is, but it's also in front of me too. It's also right in front of me. Yeah, it's direct download from the source server. You're not helping with the AI allegations, Pink. They gonna really be thinking I'm like a clanker or something. The server, he got the Arby's meats on the screen. Nah, man. I don't got no Arby's meats on the screen. The last thing you can catch me doing is admiring some Arby's meat, bro. It's plenty of wonderful things out there to be admiring, and just admiring Arby's meat is just crazy. Like you've been given just the gift of sight, and you're gonna just, brother, whatever you say, Unc. Other type of meat. Nah, we not meat scouting on here, man. Not a meat scouter. Not a meat scouter. Afraid you got me confused with somebody else. When did you realize that you could? Well, I was experimenting about 2-ish years ago, maybe a little bit under 2-ish years, but I was trying to do mirror drawings, and upon realizing that I could, I just kept at it. It made sense to me. So in the realization that it made sense, I kept at it, and I've tried to just kind of build onto it. The more that I do, I've kind of like just experimented, man. It's a lot of drawing. Yeah, I saw somebody on your page. I'm just wondering how somebody would get into something like that. Omnilinear drawings. Oh, you talking about like my abstract art? Well, that came more from me being in my class, and I just wanted to I just kind of was just messing around with line structure, just making lines. It wasn't the way that it looks now though. It took me some time before it like reached that point of how you see it now. I just would like doodle on my papers whenever I was still in high school, and even a little bit in middle school too. They just gradually developed the more that I would just on and off draw over the years. It took me some time though. Like it wasn't like I just woke up and could just immediately make stuff that complex. It took me a little bit. It took me some years, and it was like inconsistent practice. But if you want to learn, you need to just experiment. Just mess around with structure and shapes. The pigtails is so cute. I like all their little designs. You don't have to leave the blink. Oh yeah, no blinking. Bubbles is fire. Bubbles. Yeah, you said Bubbles. I thought of the little monkey. I think Bubbles is Michael Jackson's monkey's name. I don't know. I thought of his little monkey too. Young Bubbles. And earlier you made a Ghastly. Indubitably indeed the OG Candy Crash Outs. I didn't really, out of the classic shows, I will watch more Courage, and I feel like I dabbled a little bit with Codename Kids Next Door too. I remember always seeing the Powerpuff Girls, but I didn't really go into it as crazy as I did for say like a Courage. Like Courage was my show, and Courage was so crazy because Courage was so like, it gave me the same vibe as the Backrooms. He said, "Yeah, I know art is weird, but you said Young Bubbles sound like a rapper stage name. It probably is Young Bubbles. Young Bubbles is crazy. Young Bubbles is probably somebody's stage name. I'm at a point now, man, where where there's a will, there's a way or something. The Return Slab. Courage is my favorite. I hate all of them. I watched more Digimon. And then I felt very naughty. You gotta lock in, bruh. Gotta lock in, man. Hang on, man. Make sure I gotta get her eye right. There you go. Yo. Make sure her eye is looking in the same direction. This is amazing. Yo, thank you too, man. Crash Out Bubbles. I stream it on Spotify. They probably got a Young Bubbles on Spotify somewhere. Somewhere in the universe. In the multiverse. You better find it on SoundCloud. Honestly, either or. At this point, I think Spotify got like a lot of stuff on there too. I've always been more of a YouTube or Apple Music kind of guy, even though I know Apple Music doesn't have like as rich of a music selection. But it's still pretty good. It's still great. Next page got to be Courage now. Now that you mentioned it, I was thinking about it, Redacted. I was considering it. I got to see though. I got to see. That's one that I considered because I made one a minute ago, but I don't think that I did the justice of it that I wanted to. I got to see. I got to see. I don't want to overly promise it. I don't want to. I might save Courage. Yes, sir, Courage. Please. The Powerpuff Girls are crazy. They beat Mojo up for Jail and Candy. Hey, bro. Yeah, they stole that man's commission, bro. He had to pay up. Beat him up for a ransom, a price. If you do, please put Dr. LeQuack. Just a couple of. I feel like I've done them before. I've drawn cats. I've drawn one of the duck dudes. It's a couple of little people that I've done. Beat them for shopping, for groceries. Hey, man. They got to be done. It had to be done. They tend to overact a little bit. He's my spirit animal, Wolf. The introduction to the Gangrene Gang was fire in the movie. I'm using a lot more of my blue on her. I won't even lie. Just to get, like, her shaping. It's like the more of these that I do, the more blue that I use. I've burned through soap. Y'all wouldn't believe the amount of blues that are like in my little pen graveyard, basically. Just cooked. I totally understand why Mojo Jojo got it out for them. Broke into his prison for candy that he didn't even have and still beat him. Hey, listen, it wasn't about the candy. It was about sending a message. They clearly had murder on their mind. Clearly had murder on their mind. It was Alpha Buddy. You know something else too that I've kind of like put off is Scooby-Doo. It was bumping Melly on the way. It probably were. Probably were. Scooby-Doo, man. Scooby-Doo is another old cartoon. I might have like a day where I really just like maybe more towards Halloween. Halloween is that's where stuff is really gonna get crazy. That's like where I really wanna go crazy this season. This Halloween that's coming. The original Scooby-Doo. I like the older atmospheric one. Hope that's what you mean. With the mystery machine. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Redacted. Now for her shoe. Now for her actual shoe. You gotta trust the vision. You gotta trust the vision indeed. But yeah, man, we done successfully moved away from the questionable foods. You should draw the X chemical. I don't even know what that is. Is that like is that what turned them into superhumans? Why did they get censored? Why did they get censored? It's like what? Why did they get censored? Why did they get censored? I'm overthinking. I'm like the X chemical. I'm like, is that like the mutant gene? The mutation. That's what turned them into that's what gave them their abilities. Let me see. Every single thing she say gets censored. Clearly beefing with the little algorithm. They got generational beef that spans decades, years, eons. Unfortunately, yep. You got real beef with the machine. The clankers, they got it out for you. The clanker hive mind. You got beef. Real beef. You flew too close to the sun. You done somehow flown too close to the sun. I think that's like it's walking a fine line. It is walking a fine line. I want to try to come back eventually to the Wizard of the Oz people too. That's something really random. I have ideas that I've sat on for months. I got like some XP farming I'm gonna do before I do something like that again. But it's some classic stuff I want to do too. It's because I angered the admins. You done angered the clankers, the robos, the robotics. Get your chakra back up. Facts. I gotta like XP farm a little bit more. I got an XP farm. I got some XP farming I'm gonna do. Once I get done XP farming, get my chakra up. Unlike Sasuke, which you gotta get you some Senzu beans. Now that ain't gonna be enough, bro. That ain't gonna be enough. Get the chakra. Gotta start XP farming. What I need is I need a little bit more than that. I need more than some Senzu beans. I'm going straight to the source. I don't even know. I don't even think there's a tutorial. One pen, please. No. Super no. Super duper no. I can show you how to. I can show you how to get it up. What does that mean? We're getting somewhere, you guys. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. What is going on? It's XP farming, bro. It's chakra farming. What is going on exactly? See, you're asking the real questions. What exactly is going on? Her chakra and key, obviously. What do you think, Unc? Brother, listen. My eyes were seeing what my eyes were seeing. I was lagging. I was lagging. Okay. Okay, you guys. What we got? I think I'm gonna like make our eyes more blue. More blue, more blue. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Very colorful, indubitably. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I hit you with the lag strike. Yeah, I'm like, man, I would appreciate if you didn't hit me with an EMP. Respectfully. I done got hit. I done said the wrong thing on the game before and got hit with an EMP though. I ain't gonna lie. I remember I was on the game and my brother was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" I had to just accept my defeat. I've been bested. More colorful with a pink pen. Sometimes you win some, you lose some, man. That day that somebody hit my internet with an EMP, I just accepted defeat, bro. I've been bested. We all been there. I was the best. He's stressed out. Yep. I was the best of us, man. It builds character. That's like a whole federal crime, though. I hope that the FBI kicks their door down. I don't know. I done got my internet fried. My brother was like, "What's going on?" Hey, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Bro, I had my internet shut down for a whole day. Now, it was never that extreme to where it was for a day. Why is the pigtail girl looking in two different directions? That is a good question. That is a good question. Once I realized the mistake that I made, it was already over. Hey. One blowing the other way. Nah. Once I realized that what I did, it was cooked. She needs help. Nah, she just distracted me, bro. Why is the pigtail girl looking in two different directions? That is the question tonight. I don't know. I saw it, but it isn't that bad. Nah. Nah, this is cooked. Brother. How can I reverse this? It's like one is coming down this way and the other one is going that way. Brother, it's about to just move it over. I think that's a little bit beyond. No biggie. I don't know. Normally these things, I can normally like finesse them, but perhaps I've met my match today. Perhaps I've met my match. Unfortunately, maybe I can like finesse a little bit more. I feel like that might make it a little bit worse. It makes it more obvious. Yes, I'm fixable. Yeah, that might have made it worse. All right, anyways. Yeah, you gotta just adapt and overcome, man. Gotta just adapt and overcome. Now for the next one. Just cut your losses. All right, bro. Yeah, she's cooked. But hey, it's okay. Because when I draw her again eventually, sooner than later, whenever speak her other eye again, just don't let the chat see it. No, it's over. I know when I turn this into a when I turn this into a time lapse, this is gonna get cooked. But it's okay. It's out of frame, nah, out of sight, out of mind. Next time, make her look up and down instead of left and right. Up and down, nah, that's crazy. Nah, I mean, I want their eyes to be somewhat symmetrical. I just, perhaps I got a little bit distracted. Screenshot it, by the way. Chicken, you on thin ice, bro. You're on thin ice, chicken. You are on thin ice. You too, alien. Y'all all on thin ice. Everybody's getting exiled. Everyone. Please, pizza girl, me when I wake up in the morning when I have school today. I don't know what that means, my friend. I don't know what that means. You're speaking in encryption. At least I'm not live reporting the incident. Yeah, bro, said I'm screenshotting. Oh, no. I'm going to say that's AI. Can you tag me when you drawing DBZ Art 3? I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I don't even know when I'm going to do DBZ Art again. I don't know when I'm going to immediately be doing DBZ Art again. Everybody's getting exiled, though, off of that one. I've got to memory wipe everybody. I'm on the news channel right now showing this. Yo. Hey, as a matter of fact, as retaliation, allegedly, I'm going to be we're going to be sending all the Arby's your way. As a matter of fact, tomorrow you got to do a taste test. Arby's, whole menu. Whole Arby's menu, bro. That's what we doing. That's going to be your gift. Yo, bro, as a matter of fact, it's a gift from me. The whole Arby's menu. Like we doing you like the McDonald's CEO. not the rose drop. Not the rose drop. That's such a crazy emote. I do better than the McDonald's CEO. Nah, not for the Arby's menu, man. That's so crazy to me. The McDonald's. That's how you know they don't be eating that. They don't be eating that food though, okay. You said keep your gifts. Nah, we got plenty of gifts for you, man. We sending you all the Arby's. I do appreciate the Heart Puff too, Pink. We're gonna send you the non-exchangeable Arby's gift cards that you have to use. Yeah, you want a time limit. The non-exchangeable ones. I do appreciate the big 21 Heart Puffs too, Pink. I'm about to wake up with cold sweats looking at this Powerpuff Girl, like looking into different. That's about to bug me. It was bugging me before. But now it's really about to bug me. I'm about to start spamming these characters. If I was about to find my address and DoorDash me Arby's, it's the worst outcome. Nah, you know what I would do? If I were to do something like that, I would do something that's a lot more sinister, like sending you your favorite drink without a straw. Like something that's just inconvenient. Something that's overly inconvenient. You have nightmares about the eyes. No, I'm missing your favorite food, but there's no drink or something that just throws off the experience. Something that just throws off the vibe. I would never really. I ain't looking to, you know what I mean? Like nothing crazy. Something that's just menacing. Seeing your favorite food, but it's cold. That's a bit far. Yo, speaking of a bit far, it was so crazy. I remember like riding in the Uber for the first time, and the dude that was driving, like he sat there and like slammed on the gas over it. Y'all know like when you're riding through neighborhoods and there'll be like those stealth speed bumps. Y'all know what I'm talking about? There's 69% odds too. Can't even hide it. Oh yeah, you can't hide it. I can't be like, oh well. I mean, surely I might be able to like finesse and put some like sunglasses on or something, but I'm not gonna. It is what it is. I messed up. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's just the sunglasses method, man. I might be able to finesse, but that's a bit far, indubitably, man. You win some, you lose some. Perhaps today is the day I met my match finally. Today is the day. Some 2D cartoon characters. That's where I'm waving the flag. Perhaps today is the day I've met my match. Some little cartoon people that are 70% eyes. The little cartoon people. Just go with a cover of everything with ink and add the white with white out. Yeah, I don't even immediately just have that readily available in my inventory. What are you gonna do with it when you're done? Low key, I'm probably gonna just banish it to my bookshelf of never to see the light of day ever again. As I do with many of my other books. Actually, I have quite a collection. I gotta go through and sort everything out because I have like so much that I've made these past couple of years. I got a little bookshelf. I know it was Ramune soda. I didn't want to sound like a Japan glazer. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, this is beyond. This is beyond. It's gotta go into the archives. I run with just saying it was supposed to be slow bubbles. If they tried slow bubbles, is crazy. That's slow bubbles, brother. I messed up. Now draw a 7 next to it. 7. What does that even mean? A 7 is pushing it. I got it. I'm over here like really focusing up, man. Focusing all my stamina into the symmetry of this. Full on health bar. It's crazy. Your fireplace, I'm hearing something. It's like a little fireplace ambience. Are you a righty? Yeah, more of a righty overall. I'm more of a righty overall. There go the little birds that be singing outside my window at night. I want to buy this one. Oh, with the little, not with the little eyes. Are you right-handed? Yeah, I'm over righty. The views went down when slow bubbles went out of the camera. You got to put it back. Oh, nah, I'm not really that hard pressed about the views. People kind of come and go. They miss the movie. They blink. They blink. Bubbles maxing. Keep the eye as it is or lose the value. I'm about to like change the timeline. Go back there and re-edit everything. Go back through and slightly edit it as it is. What's the favorite thing that I've ever drawn? I'm in between some of my wildlife. Blinks slightly slower than average, but she blinks all the same. Slower than average is crazy. Hang on, man. We getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. We definitely getting somewhere. The pigtail pop-up, girl. Go through the matrix to fix it. Oh nah, I'm definitely not crumbling the matrix right now. Make sure I don't do the same thing twice. Let me make sure I don't do the exact same thing twice. It's crazy. Which one is the strongest? I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm assuming the red one though. I don't know though, low key. I'm assuming. The green one is strongest. I think she's always the angriest. She got the rage stat boost. I'm pretty sure it's Bubbles, not gonna lie. Remember, she is the strongest. Debatable? Yeah, I don't. Low key. I couldn't really tell you. I know that they're mental. I think it's just so funny that Buttercup is angry all the time just because of her name. Yo, but I think Bubbles is technically, you've never seen Angry Bubbles. I'm just gonna start mopping the ceiling and sweeping the basement. Yeah, I wouldn't upset Bubbles because Bubbles, normally the way that it goes, the one that's like the coolest and the calmest, it's the more dangerous one. It's just stealing from experience. I wouldn't play games with young Bubbles. I'm looking at this, it's making me paranoid now, yo. Wait, okay. I think that I'm cool. I think I'm cool. I think this is a little bit better. I'm over get distracted from the chat, man. Distraction. It's a quiet ones that seem soft and sweet. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. That's where the danger is, man. I wouldn't mess with any of these little people though, to be honest. I'm cool on that, man. Buttercup was all sunshine and rainbows before her name. Indubitably indeed. Indubitably indeed. Could have said it better myself. Yo, no way. Like, I think I'd be a crash out too if you named me Buttercup, man. What you mean my name? Like, yo, somebody really like, you mean to tell me that you risk life carrying somebody? You risk your whole life. You went through like the turmoil of cooking up a human. Is this a new emoji? I don't know. Now that I couldn't really tell you. I don't think that the blue square is a new emoji. I don't think it's new at all. Because purple and blue don't have aura. You standing on business. I respect it. I think that purple is purple, you know? I forever stand on purple. Purple is red and blue. AI Fossil. This should be the fan server name. What, Buttercup? Blossom? Or AI Fossil. Young Fox, don't forget him. Mojo Jojo. Server name should be Pink Aura. No, indubitably indeed. I'm about to say you go ahead and just claim an old server. It's a cut. Y'all are very adamant on this Chord server. I gotta see. You said Pink Aura, yeah, she's moving like the main character. I have to see. You said Cap. These are new emojis. I think I've never seen a single one of them. Yeah, I don't know why you would need to have a backpack. Nah, it's already decided, to be honest. Nah, it's not already like fully on. I gotta just like actually put it together. Which will be in time, you know? It'll be sooner than later. It'll definitely be sooner than later. It isn't like distorting reality. What are you doing right now? I'm drawing the Powerpuff Girls. That's what's really going on right now. What type of emoji is that? I don't know. I seen a backpack emoji. That's all I seen. That was all I needed to see. I don't know about that one, man. The backpack emoji. My brother just asked my dad if air goes in his mouth. I don't know what you. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not really too keen on like mouth breathing, but I mean, how am I supposed to? I mean, I'm not too much of a mouth breather myself. But shout out to bro. I guess. How's one learn? You need to draw and draw a little bit more. And then once you do that, a little bit more. Then once you do that, you gotta draw a little bit more. Never really been too much of a mouth breather, man. I'm a simple guy. Then after that, it's a little bit more. Indeed. You get it. Wow, when I say that, I get filtered. I don't know you. The clankers, they after you. Yo, you beefing with the algorithms. The clankers, they after you. They own you. Somebody made a call because you was dissing Arby's. They know better. Yeah, you was dissing Arby's, Pink. You did the ultimate. You did the ultimate Palm Beach beat. Nah, that's a bit far. No Palm Beach beat shenanigans going on here. Definitely no Palm Beach Pete shenanigans. I just don't know what the heck you could have done to where like everything you say is like deemed a threat by the TikTok. I think you're a threat to the community. That's tough. It's definitely tough. You almost said the government. I heard the restraint. Me? Of course not. The government would never. Of course not. LOL, one of my mods lost her mind over 2 freak, bring up Palm Beach guy. Started to tweet. He awoke a sleeper agent, man. Me? That would, the government would never. I seen the screenshot too. Young Bubbles. Oh, nah, yo Bubbles. Kid go far. Your mind started tweaking off that. He woke up a sleeper agent. Let me like recalibrate. Hang on. Young Bubbles. A Power Ranger. Nickelodeon is an emoji now. They got the little They got the little splatter. Yo, wasn't that dude like messing with little kid toes? Yo. He was on that Palm Beach, man. He was on that Palm Beach timing, bro. Nah, I never use that. It look like muck. It does look like muck, doesn't it? Is anybody normal in Hollywood? Of course not. Of course not. For reasons I can't say. Of course not. They can't be normal. No, exactly. Y'all getting it? Exactly. Of course not. I don't think that you could navigate that field and stay normal. But I tell you though, watching our crawling and stuff, I didn't really put 2 and 2 together. Like as a kid, I didn't really. I mean, you would see it, but you wouldn't really understand it till somebody really pointed out. Like, yeah, this is going on. Unk is normal-ish. Don't bring me into this conversation with those people. Normal-ish. Yeah, that's a crazy word. It's just crazy. Don't be trying to like put me into the conversation with those people. Our collie was always about feet. It was so much feet. It was so much feet. But as a kid, like I didn't really like think about it. I didn't put two and two together. I didn't really put two and two together. Yeah, oh goodness. Lumping Unc with the pizza lovers? Oh, anything but that, bro. Anything but that. Bro, like, those people have done irreparable damage to pizza. Like, you can't even see pizza the same way, bro. Like, we gotta come up with a new name for pizza because I can't even no more, man. Can't even just have just food no more. They've done irreparable damage to Papa John. I think Papa John did irreparable damage to Papa John, but I still go get me some pizza, bro. Some food pizza, sometimes, like the consumable pizza. Don't make it the wrong idea, man. We in the big 2026. Gonna be catching no peculiar predicaments. I mean, like, you're not about the COD points? No, I'm not about them COD points. I don't know what you were suggesting by that. Bubbles with a sweet, innocent one blossom was almost. Caesar Pizza is probably the least corrupt mainstream pizza company, to be honest. Dog, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That could be true, but Little Caesars is alright, but they're not my first choice. I'm going to like Pizza Hut or Papa John's. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Who's tinkling in the background? What does that mean? Buttercup the coldest on the page for real. Her pops with the eyes. Bro, y'all distracted me when I was drawing little bubbles. Y'all distracted me. My chakra was sinking. Same as cheese pizza. I'm always said, you know me because you're not about that. Buttercup. Yeah, I was gonna lie. I didn't understand what you meant, Audrey. But that makes sense. I think I'm gonna like bolden her arms a little bit. I thought you was asking me a trivia question. I'm like, shoot, I don't know. He said it's the fireplace and Bubbles is pink spot. Yeah, y'all distracted me. Y'all was asking me jigsaw questions. And I was lagging. Y'all, I know that I'm supposed to put Mojo Jojo on here. Real, let's blame it on Pink. That's tough. Let me see. I think that I'm gonna make her bow a little bit more red. Just a little bit more. Apparently the former owner. That's some crazy lore. I'm no mod. I'm not jumping on no grenades. Yeah, jumping on the ticket tile bomb is not tough. That's ending of life. Ending of life. He said I'm no mod. I mean, honestly, Paul, you've been here for longer than everybody else. Do you want to be a mod? I don't know if Mojo Jojo. I know I'm supposed to put bro on here. I know that he should technically be on here, but I don't know if he belongs on here. Unk is chalant for me while being nonchalant with everybody else. It's a lot. Why you gotta use the chalant versus nonchalant? He said, oh, definitely. I got you. Put Mojo. I got you, indubitably. Mojo behind bars. I know that I gotta like have him somewhere on here. It's just like where? Where? Because I don't want to have him look the exact same way as the other one. Low cortisol Unk versus high cortisol Unk. You spiking my cortisol. Y'all over here making me think deeply. But the guy that raised the girl's dad, that look like the scientist dude. I'm like quite literally. Y'all having like a little competition. What's the scientist? Scientist. Powerpuff. Power. Low cortisol. Bro sat there and cooked up superhumans casually. Let me get right and make him. I can't forget the button that paged them. Well, I was gonna do, I think, the scientist. I'm gonna try to make him to where maybe he's down at the bottom of the page or something. Bro sat there and cooked up some superhumans, some super soldiers. Let me go over it a little bit. Some superhumans. Yo, I want to see what the AI summary thinks. A casual chat about drawing the Powerpuff Girls. Comment your favorite hero. Fave. Yeah, I don't even. I'm gonna do my guy's his nostril, his nose. It's like keeping his face centered enough and getting in some of the more minor detailing. The minor detail. Now for his cranium. No shot. Let's go. Get it go. Can you feel the pink aura? What's that mean? Yeah, I'm like a little competition. I missed something. I missed some of the major points. I see you, Professor. He's coming together. It might take me some time. It might take me some time. It might take me a little bit of time. So I gotta get his like head-shaped cranium. It's cranium. I do appreciate the finger heart and let him cook too, Pink. He's clean. I'm trying to like get him to where it's a couple of little characters that I want to add into the mix without making it seem like it's too much onto the page, but it's just enough. It's just enough. Yo, it was theory saying that this dude was the same dude as like the Samurai Jack dude. I seen some fan theories back in the day where people were trying to speculate that he was the same one. Unselling the rarity of moderating. You know, I'm really not. It's a couple of y'all that have hung out with me for like a nice little minute. Not selling anything, bro. I might sell some of my pages sometimes, but I have a task at hand. Bunny blue back shot. Like that's okay, but they flag you and everything else. Bro, what? What? Bro, they've gotten to you. Y'all all definitely y'all some PR agents for Bonnie Blue, bro. Y'all all some PR agents. I'm convinced that some type of way this live has been infiltrated. Like we gonna literally speak this lady up one day. She's gonna actually join. I'm gonna blame y'all. No, for real, what's up? Nah, I'm blaming y'all, man. If this ever gets to the point to where people y'all gonna start spawning people in left and right, bro, on something. What do you mean? You gotta be ecstatic and draw. Bro, you over? I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I don't know if I got like a high enough chakra to draw human faces, bro. My power level might not be high enough. Either that or I'm running like a Smurf build. I don't really. I gotta see. Like, you definitely can run like a Smurf build. Smurfing in real life is crazy. I gotta make sure like I get the full detailing on his fit. Are you not are you and Bonnie Blue together? That's crazy. It's a small world though, I suppose. You never know. Like what is this? There's never been a point in time. There's never been a point in time. How do I fast forward? Nah, bro, you can't skip this cutscene. Minecraft movie if they made Steve accurate. Steve be walking around with the weight of the world in his pockets, low key. Steve might be the strongest character in gaming history or something. Steve is built different. He be quite literally punching wood, breaking trees with his bare hands. You can't fast forward this one though, bro. I think Steve might be the strongest. This is an unskippable cutscene. Can't press triangle. What about Gojo? I don't even know about him. Did I make a mistake with Bubbles' eyes? Yeah. I don't even know enough about Gojo, to be honest with you. You gotta tap the screen till the live stream ends. I'm saying that's how you stay like locked in. All the way locked. To be honest, man, this one was one that has sat in my little backlog for a minute. This has been like requested for a nice little chunk of time. This one is long overdue. I gotta draw Ambrose fit fully. Now for on the value of the added ore. Now for change your style a little for this one. You know, a little bit. It's not as like scribbly and scratchy as my other ones, but it's still in the same lane. This heavy draw a code name Kid Next Door. You know, believe it or not, no, not yet. But I've been kind of speaking on one of these days. I'm gonna do something that's a little bit more fleshed out towards like the older cartoons. And no, we can't cash app you, bro. Bro, you'll get on that bed, bro. Sent to the shadow room. Yeah, bro, you gotta go. That and the prawn bots. You know, I don't really see too many. I think this got to the point where like I banned the mini fleets of prawn bots. It was bad. At a point, it was like prawn bots everywhere. They must have been like cracking down on them or something. The prawn spam. Now for this hand, I gotta make him to wear his coat. Like it seems like detailed and somewhat symmetrical. So I'm really going for. How often do you run out of ink? More often than you can believe. I've had like a lot of time recently. I went through I have to like, basically the way that I do this is before I get on lives, I'll kind of like run my pens down a little bit. That way they're nice and ready to go. That way they're not too dry. I probably run through about 2-ish pens. Well, it feels like 2-ish pens every live though. It might be more. I don't count anymore. I don't even really. Mr. Quick Fingers handle it. It says below my pay grade. He aimbotted, bro. Got him gone. He aimbotted the man. But it must be done. Gotta send him to the shadow realm. The birds are even outside agreeing. I got like a little pen graveyard though. I will show y'all all the pens that I have that's kind of like idly with no ink in them. But it's a mess, honestly. It's more than y'all can believe. Just empty pens. I don't want to get them mixed up with my actual functioning pens. I got like a little like pen graveyard in my room. Do you have an ebook? No. I don't have like an ebook or anything like that. But I've been promising a tutorial for a while, so stay posted for Shubitably. I'll do something that tries to like go into some detail explaining my like these coming together. You say you got e-girls, not ebooks. I haven't really thought about like sitting down and like actually like really writing something. I won't never say never though. I won't never say never. You said pen funeral, a short would hit though. Well, I don't even know if I would like go as far as making like a whole short, but it's more than y'all can believe. I really need to throw them away, but it's just a lot of empty pens that are just kind of sitting next to my door. I need to just like get rid of all of them. You said Discord moderator with e-kittens. Now, you gotta slow down, bro. Yeah, I keep trying to like call me like a Discord bot, bro. What's up with you, chicken? What's going on? Oh, let's wait before I get too distracted. Hang on. Yo, so people keep asking me nothing but facts. Yo, don't be encouraging that nonsense. Hang on. Here's some of the empty pens I'm talking about. I have these next to my door. Just kind of, I gotta get rid of them. I'm about to show them. Just hang on. They kind of just got a type of like stuff on them. Y'all not gonna believe it. Could be a game designer. But yeah, here's the empty ones. These are all empty. All empty pens. I go through more than you can believe. Straight up empty. More than you can believe. That's just like from the past couple like weeks. More than. And can you buy them? Do you want them? Seriously? I'm a little bit. You don't want them. They don't have anything in them. They're completely empty for the most part. They're completely. I have more, but it's more than you can believe. It's more than you can believe. But those ones are all empty. Just straight up empty pens. My little collection I got to my left is so like I'm like getting low now. Or your blankets at the very least. Nah, you can't have those, bro. Those are gate kept. Anything but the blankets. Don't do it again. Pink Aura's gonna goon to it. Bro, y'all can take anything. You can't take the blankets are crazy. The blankets are crazy. This is the pillowcase, bro. Bro, that's even worse, bro. Don't nobody want to be just no pillowcase, no nothing. Just bro, that's psychotic. I think that sleeping with socks on is even more psychotic, though. Honestly, anything but the. Can I have your desk? No. What am I gonna draw? Can I have your desk is crazy. This little desk is on its last leg. I'm afraid too. I got like another little desk in here that I just never threw away. Just extra space. Can I have your house? No. Can I have your house? Unless you get cold feet, then you should not have socks on, bro. Cold feet or not, hey man, sleeping with socks on is a crime. What the heck is going on, man? Sleeping with socks. That's psychological. That's some psychological warfare stuff, man. It's a slippery slope. You know how you ever watch documentaries? They be like, man, there was never any signs. I pay very close attention to the small detailing sometimes. And sleeping with socks is a sign within itself. You gotta know how to look for the signs. You gotta look for the signs. That's cool too. Hey, look at that. I guess that's cool. Let me make him more reddish too. They're going like band for band. See who could go even crazier. Band for band. Now that so let's see how where we can go with this. Thanks for sharing with the class. What? Thanks for sharing with the class. It's crazy. That's what we doing. St. P can't be sweating. Game design, go get it. I really, maybe, bro. Hey, listen, I got a lot. Like my hands are filled at the moment, bro. My hands are filled. I'm supposed to be writing a book, making a tutorial, launching a Discord, doing a face, bro. Hey, it's a lot of promises. Soon though, sooner than later. At this point, I mean, we going to the moon. You said I be sleeping on top of Unk. Hey, suit yourself. I'm a gatekeeper. You gonna be cold? Gatekeeper of my blankets, man. You gonna be cold. Teeth. What does that mean? You the tooth fairy? Why you spamming molars, bro? What does that mean? What does that... How am I supposed to decipher that, bro? He says, suit yourself. Hey, man, I know it's crazy right now. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just trying to figure out what does that mean? Why does bro spam teeth? How are we supposed to interpret that? Got like 16 pillows. I'm gatekeeping all of them. Nah, man. Got to... I just feel like I would be mildly uncomfortable at that point. Mildly uncomfortable. The alternative is rubbed against the fabric. I think that it's mainly just you gotta just do you, man. You gotta do you. I'm scared something's gonna crawl up there, bro. All right, man. I'm cool. I never understood those decorative beds with like 30 pillows. Yeah, the ones where you gotta throw stuff on the floor. That doesn't make sense to me. I'll tell you something else that's never made sense to me too. Like the idea of having like fake drawers. Y'all know, like you ever go into a house and they be like, yeah, man, this is a vanity drawer. A fake drawer has got to be top 10 most useless things I've ever laid my eyes on in this life. Like a fake drawer. Like the whole point of having a drawer is inventory space. A fake drawer, like why? To be stressing at all. Now, why you got callers creeping around though to be stressing? Hey, bro, spiders. Hey, listen, the spiders, they live with you. The spiders live with you. You don't live with them. They got to have a place to stay too. The little spiders. Hey, bro, they need a little home too, man. The economy's tough. That spider got to feed his family too, bro. You just never know. You say you eat about 9 spiders every year. Speak for yourself. I don't be eating spiders. Speak for yourself, alien. Speak for yourself. I'm about to let up and watch. Do your thing. He made it sound like it was to be expected, but like there is an abundance of bugs. He got to be living in the rainforest or something. I don't be consuming 9 spiders a year. That's not really. That ain't really my profession. Nah, it's just something that be happening to everybody. It don't be happening to me, bro. I'm not. The spiders can't be getting me, bro. Because at that point, they're not getting me, man. Spiders not getting me. I'll deal with spiders though. As long as they're not too big, I'm cool. They can just, I'll just act like I don't see them. Say, I know one thing for sure, but they see you. Yeah. They do see you. That's what, like, they got like enhanced vision. They could see more than, they could see it all. They got enhanced vision. And I believe they'll learn your movement patterns to avoid being seen by you. So chances are you probably got some pretty big spiders living with you. They figured out how to evade you because they've watched you and learned your patterns, your movement. I can believe it. I've had situations where I've seen some huge spiders. I used to live next to this little like creek, and it was one night / early morning. I went into the bathroom and I turned the light on. I didn't have my glasses on, and in the corner of my eye, I just seen something just running around. They're really fast. I see everybody in the chat right now. I have cameras on all y'all. How you know we not? Cameras is crazy, but hey, at this point, bro, it doesn't surprise me. But yeah, they'll be up. They'll be moving around and running around. They're really fast. Like where I live at, we got something called like I think they're called like wolf spiders. They get pretty big, and I seen them running around, even in the corner of my eye. Spiders are OP. I don't mess with them, but I've learned to live with them. You got to. I mean, even if you don't, they'll live with you anyway. Oh, wolves aren't bad though. They can't hurt you. Yeah, I mean, even if they can't hurt you, they're just, you see them. You see them. You might see them when you're not looking for them. They're always living with you. They're always living with you in proximity. I think that they're wanderers. Yo, where I'm at, we got like something called brown recluse spiders too. You got to be wary of those because they're actually dangerous. He said they're big. Yeah, like hand size. Yeah, they get huge. I got spider crickets in my house. They're horrifying. Yeah, seeing that? Yeah. I wonder what is all around us in the universe that we just don't have the senses to perceive. More stuff than you probably, bro. So the way that, I don't know. Me too. They're in the basement. Yeah, they're critters, literally. I don't know. When I watched Hoppers, I thought it was going to be a kid show. I don't even know what that is. I thought it was going to be a kid show. That ain't a good sign though. What did you see? That ain't looking like a good sign, bro. That ain't looking like a good sign. I already know it from the hat. A legit shark tried to kill a person. He said he was trying to get some dinner, man. Bro trying to get some snacks, some dinner. Apparently their defense mechanism is to jump at you. I think that's funny how that works. Like on one hand, they probably just terrified of us as we are of them. So their defense strategy, like, we just run at this dude in Arizona. They got scorpions everywhere and they glow under black lights. That seems like it would be cool to see. But they're a bug and they'll sting you though, right? They'll sting you. And they're really dope. I know I started fighting the air at them. Yo, nah, that ain't enough. They gonna sit there and like call for reinforcements. I know that some bugs would, like when they die, their body will release something and it like attracts more. Almost out to a scorpion sting as a baby. I didn't know they were fatal like it, but I can believe it. I didn't know that they could do. They were doing damage, like they were moving like that. I don't know if I almost died, but that's what my parents said anyways. I mean, they would know. They would know. They were there. I mean, you were there too, but it's different levels of awareness. Yeah, some ants and spiders are a boss level. Like when they die, their bodies release like, I don't know if pheromone is the right word, but they like release something. Yo, take it easy too, Pink. It has been real indeed. Don't let the bugs bite. He trying to drop. You think he's funny dropping that little tidbit after, bro. I'm about to low key. The house might go kaboom if a bug is on me, man. Honestly. Why is Bubbles cross-eyed? He's not cross-eyed. He's looking to the left. Oh, you talking about Oh, nah, I messed up on her eyes. Wasp release pheromones too. Even if you knock their nest down, they'll keep coming back. Oh yeah, they don't stop. But the way the wasp are, they can like keep on stinging you over and over. They're like relentless. I mean, at least like when a bee stings you, you know it genuinely didn't have like a choice. But a wasp, they're little. They just are menaces to society. They just be doing it for the love of the game. Like a wasp will genuinely spam its ultimate attack on you. The John Wick wasp remembers your face, by the way. Oh nah. So if you mess around and you mess with it, it's gonna remember you for generations. It's gonna tell you. It's gonna tell its babies about you. That's why like if you take their nest down, you gotta make sure you get them all, bruh. Cause you can't have nobody. You can't have nobody coming back. You can't have a new Chia situation. No Sasuke's coming back to get you. No young Sasuke Uchiha's coming and getting you. Cause the lone wasp you leave, he's gonna be the one to become the strongest. He's gonna come take you out. Cause he has to. It's because he said Bojo Jojo. Can't have no Sasuke Uchiha incidents. Yeah, look, the wasp are menaces to society, though, honestly. Wasp hornets. All gotta go. All gots to go. All gots to go. Now, wasp, hornets, yellow jackets, and mosquitoes. I'm available. What the heck, bro? Yeah, bro, gotta go. Get him go. What about Black Widow? You talking about like the lady, or you talking about the little spiders? They're dangerous, but they don't. They kind of just be hiding. They'll do their own thing. They don't really just be. You have to look for them. Like they'll be in like crawl spaces and be hiding under rocks. The only time that I was ask if I could take your spot. What? Yo, nah. No, wait, it came out wrong. That came out wrong. Love of the game. It was something else. Yo, I got distracted. You talking about the Lady Black Widow, or you talking about like the bugs? But the bugs, like the little spiders, what they'll do is the only time like my friends and I mean, it was so dangerous. But we didn't really think about this. But as kids, we would go and we would like overturn these big rocks, and they would hide under there. But they're the ones they're really dangerous. But they won't really bother you unless you provoke them. And I suppose that overturning rocks is a way to provoke them. The spiders are actually chill. They won't bite you unless you add it. Like they have to. Like you have to really be like bothering them though. I don't think I would ever go and be dealing with them, holding them in my hands and stuff like that. Because I mean, you know, I don't know if it's worth it. But I think that they're pretty. Just leave them alone. It was cool seeing them as a kid though. Like just seeing the world around you. Just seeing the world all around you. They have the red hourglass on them, pretty cool to look at for sure. It's like it's a warning sign. If you see them when they're like overturned upside down. It was like this little like abandoned sewage pipe in my old neighborhood where I used to live at, and we would like in this sewage pipe, like you could look down into it, and there were two. There were two of them. Like there would be two Black Widows. I mean, we would overturn rocks and find them too, but one place where we for sure knew where there always were some, it was like this little abandoned storm drain. Yeah, but I'm in Kentucky. It was like an abandoned. It was something, but it was like a literal storm. And the only reason that we knew that it was more of them down there, because for whatever reason, my bro went into the sewer one day. Like he went into the little like crawl space, which is we were little kids. It's so dangerous looking back on it. That was so like they could really hurt little kids. That's some extremely dangerous stuff though. We actually got in there. They're very dangerous for kids. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can do damage to adults too, but more damage to. I used to find a whole lot of them on my farm. I used to just watch them and whatever. Yeah, I mean they're outside. TikTok cut off invasive. Second part. I don't even know what that is, Diablo. But yeah, man, spiders, outdoors. I used to be an outside kid, honestly, before I started getting on the game more. Before I like started on my arc, not touching grass. Only I found you. Yo, what's up, fellow Jason? So correct time I played in the sewer drains. Oh, so you got like a rough idea. I mean, I'm mentioning it because that's where I remember we seen some of the Black Widows. The really, really dangerous ones. Kind of like, that was before I really understood what Pennywise was and stuff, though. It was like a little store. It was like a little... I was always an outdoor kid, so I found out what technology was. For sure, my little sister thought Subway was a Subway. I mean, that's a fair assumption, though. Because why is a sandwich making place called a train station? I think that's reasonably logical that she thought it was a subway station. Why is the sandwich making place called a subway station? That doesn't make sense. I think that's valid. She's the logical one. You better pay at least $30 for a sandwich. $30, bare minimum. Finally. The moment has come at last. The moment. Yo, why'd you just drop finally and not say anything else, bro? What does that mean? That's a little bit ominous. What are you saying? You gonna leave us on a cliffhanger for real? You gonna really leave us on a cliffhanger like it? I see how it is. Bro said finally and absolutely left nothing else. No context, no further graphics designer. He's planning something. Yo, I do appreciate the big 20 roses too, Just Nate. Bro, that fellow Jason, yo, we gotta keep an eye on bro. He's planning something. I feel like bro's after me because he couldn't face the fact that I was the original Jason to start the games. The Hunger Games. There can only be one. He said, bro, he got the reading Steen ability. I'm sorry, yo, you mentioned the Steens Gate show. He's in the lab, bro. What do you mean? He's cooking up something. Him and Young Bubbles, they cooking up a storm right now. I gotta make bros fit. I gotta make bros fit. He's fitted. W Mojo. She look like she's up to something or no, or owns something. You talking about Young Bubbles? Nah, man. It was the way. I don't even got like a logical excuse. Low key, I made a mistake. You see, I made a mistake, indubitably. A steak? Nah, I'm not cooking. Some steak do sound great right now. That or some Waffle House, like some just genuine. Waffle House will hit like right about now, 3-ish in the morning, depending upon where you at. Some Waffle House. Might really be the move. You don't know mistakes, my guy. I was trying to show my family your ability to draw with twins. Just couldn't find you. Hey, man, I do appreciate that fellow Jason in the TikTok universe. Bro, we thought you were scheming because you said you left us on the cliffhanger. I do appreciate the rose too, man. From the fellow TikTok world. From Jason to Jason, man. This is as real as it gets. If aliens are real, I think it's an octopus. Yeah. They're really intelligent. Maybe. I don't know. They're very intelligent though, that's what I know for sure. More intelligent than you would believe. Like they're masterminds at escaping. And I think they have like multiple brains. And they could like camouflage and change colors, and they look extraterrestrial. Like they don't look like some of this world. I can believe it. They're like hyper intelligent. They seem out of place, but the ocean is a weird place too though. Why can parrots talk? I don't know. Why can ravens talk? I know. Could you imagine being the first person to discover a raven out in the forest chatting? I would have thought I was like a tweaker or something. I would have thought something was wrong, man. Like a real tweaker. They have 9 brains. What do you even need that much brain for, bro? Like, what do they gotta know how to build something. They gotta have their own language. I know orcas do. Orcas have their own language. Ravens can talk. Yeah, Ravens can for sure. Let's go, bro. Ravens can talk, though. They can imitate sounds how parrots do. They can imitate sounds the way how parrots and stuff do. I just don't think they do it as often. You can get them to imitate sounds and stuff, though. They will. I'm not gonna lie, raven or crow. I believe a raven. I don't think crows do. Crow, hang on. Can ravens talk? Can ravens... I know ravens can. Ravens can talk. Let me see. Yes, ravens can talk and they're exceptional mimics, often surpassing parrots in their ability to imitate human speech and environmental sounds. Not only can they talk, but they can do it better than parrots. And parrots are the ones that are like depicted in the media. I don't think crows can talk. Can crows? Bro, what? Crows can talk and mimic human speech too? What? Hey, that's crazy. What? What is going on? I'm glad the crows and ravens don't be talking to me, bro. I would have thought I was losing my mind. 2 at a time. They both can talk, apparently. The cravens and the ravens. That's it. The crows and the ravens. No, they quite literally can talk. Like, they can quite literally imitate human sound. I think, y'all think I'm going to call it, man. They got... I think I'm going to call it, though, man. I'm going to see y'all what I see y'all. It has been real indeed. It has been fun. Yeah, man, y'all have a good night. And until next time, man, y'all take it easy. Indubitably, indeed. Indubitably,